Hello, it's me, Seth, and I'm going to tell my kids that this was Starfinder. Welcome to Non-Standard Action, episode 28, Dragonslair. Dragonslayer? Dragonslayer?
The way it's spelled, definitely
honestly,
Dragonslair.
I honestly don't even care after you went with that meme format. I'm out. Bye, guys.
Yeah, I don't know where that meme came from. It's not even that good.
It's a great meme.
It is lazy. It is just we don't have to get
this meme.
Are we really criticizing his meme choices before we go up against him in combat?
I'm criticizing.
We probably shouldn't criticize it. It's
Seth is a fine person.
Not a great meme.
EAC +5. Okay.
No! I take it all back.
This is how we make the things interesting for the viewers, though, guys. Just think of it that way. That's why I'm being an asshole.
Yes, our screams of terror.
Sure, that's why.
So, we took a break last week because two of the members were traveling. Those same two members have finished traveling and are now located in a different place, unable to host. So we actually have a special guest I would like to acknowledge very briefly. You can hang out as much as you want and talk as much as you want because you're
No, don't let him talk as much as he wants.
It's not like he's been here before.
Right. Yes, it's Tyler from Cosmic Crit is doing us a huge favor and hosting the show for us. Thank you, Tyler.
I am the one peeking over your screen from the bottom.
Yeah, that's true. You can see his little Power Ranger guy down the bottom left corner.
I will catch all of your bad rolls down here at the bottom and turn them into a small soup and then serve those soup dice bad rolls out to the weak and meek.
Is that voice going on your demo reel?
Yeah, you should have put that on your demo reel.
I will put this on my demo reel now. I do not know what to label it, but it is.
File it under Kindly Wizard.
Crone.
Kindly old gnome Crone.
Yes, I will be a crone.
Oh my gosh. Well, we have a lot of fighting to get to today, so I'm going to go ahead and get through our intros. We have the half-orc hottie who's got a new body, Gur.
Hey.
And then we have a gnome without a friend, Mouse.
All by myself, don't wanna be. And yet I am.
He's big, he's a lizard, and whether he likes it or not, he is part entropic wizard. It's Ninden.
Hello.
The Rhyphorian mystic who's got the quick fix fixing people. It is Kaelin.
Good morning.
And Herald. Herald is here also. Hi, Herald.
I'm pleased to be here.
Yes, so pardon the microphone qualities. We have limited equipment access in some cases. Hope it will not detract from the experience too much. I don't think it's that big of a deal, personally. But
Oh, good.
I have,
Yeah, there's punk all we can do about it.
No, I understand. And my standards are always questionable. So,
well, if things don't go well, I will just voice everyone.
Okay, including me,
including you. This will
Let me
become
go ahead.
I can turn this into a one-man show real quick.
Let us hear your Seth voice.
I would watch that.
No.
And we'll just review what we want our characters to say. This will be great.
Yeah.
Starfinder Eddie Murphy edition.
Yeah.
Wait. I want to hear Tyler's Seth voice.
No, it's okay. Oh. Don't call me out on my bluffs. That's just mean.
Aww.
Let this
rude.
For all you people out there that thought that Tyler and I were actually the same person each week, I know this is shocking, but both being in the room now, I think we'll have to lay those theories to rest.
Yeah.
So,
or am I just
stop
trying to
calling
two accounts, talking through two different microphones? The world will never know.
I was gonna say, still haven't heard you talking at the same time, so.
And you never will.
It's true.
All right. Well, if people want to play some Starfinder, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
been a while. I had fun throwing you all around the screen last week, but let's do some Starfinder so I can throw the bad guys around the screen.
I
That
will
I can
not
do,
throw you
man.
into the
Same,
spike.
same gameplay, different system. You know,
Different mechanics, same
yeah.
shit.
I watched
Clean.
that clip, that crow clip before so many times. I'm not gonna throw you into the spikes. Wow!
I had so many triumphs and so many terrible
man,
failures.
I gotta tell you, what an
Countless fails.
unflattering laugh from me in that clip. that hit me in a spot I could not control. But yeah,
Man.
so for the benefit of the people watching live, I understand if somebody's binging through, probably not that big of a deal. But for those who have been watching live and had the week off, let's do a little refresher. The Sun Divers have been kind of clowning around on this old city, Kalanal, a alien city. They're from a different system, a different place. They requested assistance some time ago, and they have come to fight the Afridi forces that are occupying the city. So far, their efforts have been very successful, and after successfully saving other resistance members and recovering one of the protectors of the city, as well as their weapon/vehicle, their chariot, the protectors have guided the resistance on a final push to reclaim the city. Having proven themselves as a effective strike team, the Sun Divers were given the task of going to the spire itself. The spire, located centrally in the city, is what enhances the locals' psychic powers, the Anasanoi, and enables them to utilize their equipment more effectively and communicate more effectively. It has been under the control of the occupant forces and has been damaged or altered via some sort of inhibitor. And their task is to clear out the spire, reclaim it, and stop the inhibitor so that the city can be restored. They're currently about halfway up the spire. We left off after they have defeated some Shubhad mercenaries from the Pact Worlds. If it wasn't an Ifrit, it's called a Shaitan. It's a different djinn. You know, all those djinns, they all hang out with each other. They're
At the cool kids table.
Yeah, no,
Right.
this gin had more of an herbal scent to it, whereas
Mhm.
I don't really like gin. I'm more
You
of a
get out.
more of a rum kind of guy.
Tastes too much like
Leave
trees.
now. We don't love you anymore.
Oh God!
Wow.
All right.
Sorry, I joke. I joke. I apologize.
No, it's
She lashes out because she's hurt.
yes.
But yes, the Ginny leader of the group has left the plane, leaving themselves unpursuable. But that is where we left off. So
All right, how is everyone's stamina looking? I can't tell because I'm not running the stream, so I can't see.
That is a useful power for the envoy of the group to have.
It is.
It is. It is. When the
Yes.
map is up, you can always check the live stream. But
I would say
I'm-
that
I'm
I would say that I'm at 69% exactly.
nice.
Nice.
Now that my stamina points are 100.
Seth. we
You
I'm
didn't hear me say nice because I just was muted.
wow. I'm all right. I don't need a rest right now. I'll probably save my rest for when we get to the top of this spire.
Well,
Unless
I hear you
I'm
can
hit
rest
really hard.
multiple times in a day.
You're right. If everybody else is
trust your
taking a rest,
judgment.
if everybody else is taking a rest, I don't know. I'll rest if other people take a rest.
Nope. And Harald heads towards an elevator.
Oh,
Well,
sure,
alright.
fine.
I was gonna say, did you want to take some time to examine the bodies because they have some
oh.
stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Then
Gur's
we'll,
examining the bodies.
Okay. Ninden will probably be able to recognize this pretty easily, but the markings on the Shabhadian, I don't know what to use for them.
Those dudes.
The Shabhad's armor clearly denotes them as part of some sort of mercenary group. They each have so there's two. No, I'm sorry. Were there 3 of the regular dudes? Or
I remember there being 3 and a 4th Shobhad, and then the Jinn. Or the Shaitan.
Indeed. So there are 3 sets of tactical war harnesses, which each operate effectively as Defrex hide. Each of them has 2 carbon steel curved blades, so that's 6 of those. Each has a squad machine gun with 80 spare rounds. Their war leader had an advanced war harness, which functions as D-Suit 2. I think that's probably 1 step under what y'all are currently wearing. There are 2 sintered longswords, however, and a Shabhad long rifle, which functions as a Shirin eye rifle with 50 sniper rounds. On top of that, she had a data pad.
Oh my lord.
Any of these good for replacing my dueling sword?
Yes, take the centered logs.
Take that one.
I expected you to be most excited about the data pad.
Well, yes, obviously, but still.
I'm very excited. Ninden is going to take one of those squad machine guns, I think, because having automatic fire is always neat.
How can Mouse be excited about a data pad when everything technical reminds her of serendipity?
Oh, yeah, you had to bring that up. Thanks.
Well, maybe she just needs to prove to herself that she can do it on her own.
I can do it by myself.
What she needed was within her all along.
And you can, because there's actually no security on the data pad whatsoever.
Oh, well, that's boring.
It's like a swipe to unlock scenario. Like that's where we're at. Let's see here. There's nothing super interesting on it, unfortunately. It seems to be utilized for a combination of business and personal uses. It becomes clear from examining it that these Shubhads were mercenaries, much like Grunf was to this group. Some service level reading of the logs alludes to the fact that this Shubhad, her name was Murfek, and she agreed to work for the Jinn at the promise of being granted a wish for her services. Some further reading indicates that maybe her hope was to see her husband alive again. But during this occupation, she had grown frustrated and forced herself to focus on the reward in order to do what had to be done to get it.
Womp, womp, womp.
Oh. Well, that reminds me a lot of Mama back on the sun. That's unfortunate, but...
Yeah, well, you reap what you sow.
Well, she escaped, didn't she?
Murfek? No, you killed her.
No, Mama did.
Oh, Mama did, yes. That's the
Well,
difference.
no, I was actually thinking of the other one. So there was someone who escaped that last fight by teleporting away. So
yeah, it was
the person
the Jinn. Murfek is the Shabhad.
The warrior, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ninden will he hearing this, he feels a little, because Mouse is right.
Would Mouse even share that information though?
Meh, maybe. If nobody else was talking.
Yeah, Ninden was just sort of looking around at things, sorting through
Oh,
their
hey.
and whatnot.
Turns out that Showpod was only working so that she could bring back her dead husband or something. Womp, womp, womp. Okay, now we're caught up.
Frowny face.
Yeah. She was on, mercenary work is dirty, and often the lines get blurred. That's unfortunate. Ninden.
Well, it's worth trying to. It might be worth trying to talk to any other non-Ifrit we run across. Maybe their allegiances can be changed, like that other guy's name.
Yes, our Grumph.
Grumph.
No, Grumph. Yes, I agree.
I'm Grunf.
Ninden will go about setting the bodies. You know, if their limbs are splayed grotesquely, he goes and lays them out a little neater on the floor. We still take their stuff though.
As
They're
heroes
dead. They don't
do.
need it anymore.
We take all their stuff.
So are we taking a? I was going to call it a short rest. Are we going to take a break? Or is it a short rest in this game? I don't know.
It's a 10-minute rest.
Well, it's
but
a
it's
10-minute
effectively
rest.
a short rest.
If
Yeah.
if someone is below 50% stamina, then maybe.
I also don't know whether Harold encouraged me or not, so I'll just spend a resolve point, just so I reset my stamina, and then Harold can encourage next fight.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I have full everything, and that just doesn't feel right.
That doesn't
Maybe
feel
you head in the
right.
back.
You did
I
stay
mean,
in the back.
I
this
did
last
kind of stay in the
fight.
back for that last fight. Did we like long rest though? Because what?
Yeah,
I mean,
before
at
we
the
came in
beginning
here.
of the tower, yeah. This is just the second. That was just the second fight.
Yeah. And you've sort of been
Wow.
in the back.
I mean,
It's the difference between melee and long arms, man.
I'm willing to accept that I am still at max everything, but like, wow,
I
okay.
can tell you, you dissected that last combat very effectively.
Yes,
The one before that.
Yeah.
the fiery guy.
Yeah,
But-
which could have gone a lot worse if I wanted to make everything really long and extremely boring, but I didn't. So,
Speaking of long and extremely boring, let's pile into this elevator.
Bad
Yeah.
news, guys.
all right, Captain, on my shoulders again.
Agreed.
Oh yeah,
You?
right.
so actually,
Bad news. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Mouse isn't proficient with long swords. They are advanced.
Oh, and you're only
Wait,
basic
wait.
melee.
Really? I thought it was basic.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
So, were there any other melee weapons in there?
I think they're all advanced.
I was going
Womp
to say
womp.
this Cindered Star
Okay.
Knife is also advanced. Yeah, it's right above that.
Yeah,
Shoot.
you're gonna
Okay.
have to.
All
You're
right,
gonna have to hope
onto
for
the
like
elevator.
a spellcaster holding a staff or something that Mouse can
they're-
take.
They're worth a pretty penny. We can sell them and buy her a basic melee weapon. Anyways,
It's true.
During the amount of time Ninden is taking to rest up a little bit, you actually get a communication from Z4's second in command, Panopolis, I believe was what I called him. So yeah, he calls in and
How are things going?
the fight is going well, but recent update: Nysterix has actually left the spire, and she's currently fighting the four protectors. They've formed an accord, which you remember them describing as being a vessel
Like
that four
Gundam,
chariots can
blah, blah,
combine
yeah.
into.
More like Voltron.
A little bit, yeah.
That's excellent news.
They form up like Wu-Tang. But yeah, so he explains that it's the fight seems to be going okay, but he's concerned that with Z4's lack of proper training, that they might not be able to keep her off the spire for too long. So he urges that the team make their move on the top of the spire as soon as possible.
all right.
All right. Thanks for the update. I guess with that in mind, Harald will, since we're already waiting for 10 minutes, I'll spend one of my resolve and get back my half stack.
That was going to be my suggestion.
Mouse, you should, if you haven't already done that, do that as well,
Totes.
probably.
Totes my
And
goats.
then we press the up button.
Okay.
Bing, bing, bing,
Synchronize,
bing,
press the up
bing,
button.
bing, bing, bing.
I
3,
am
2, 1.
checking out. I'm getting some stuff ready real quick. Let's see here.
That's fine.
All
We're
right,
missing
we'll
our
be-
elevator music.
Make our mouths.
Yeah, I'm the jukebox. Remember that it's fine.
Yeah, but you're in.
You
different-
are
you're in
a
different
pretty good
elevators. There needs to be a designated jukebox in each elevator.
Oh,
Um,
you're right. Ninden's
Hold on,
beatboxing
no,
skills
wait.
can
I
only
had
do so
something for this,
much.
guys.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. I'm Commander Gurr, And this is my favorite shop on the spire.
Oh my God.
Unloop.
Nope.
Deep cut to Mass Effect.
Oh my God. There's actually not to sidetrack too much, but on Steam there's those curators. Yeah. I don't know if you're familiar with the curator program, but you can follow them and they'll let you know what they think about different games. There's a curator who is Commander Shepard, and every game they say, "I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite game on Steam."
That's
Every
fantastic.
single game.
Perfect.
I love it.
Yeah, smart move. Whoever did that, good work.
Yeah, good
so,
memes.
Boarding the lift once more, you see on the indicator it can take you almost to the top, but not quite. The next area is marked as the administrator's quarters, directly beneath the command room for the Spire. This time, the ride is smoother than the previous time you used the lift. It slowly comes to a stop, the doors opening without protest instead of the shuddering shakiness as the last floor that you arrived at. Looking up at the lift tube, however, it looks like this one was intentionally damaged. You can see that it looks like somebody planned to funnel people through this room.
Go figure.
So
Let's go
It's
spring
a
the trap.
let me.
Well, is there any way to override it and continue up?
No, like it's
No.
damaged. Like
No, that thing has plot armor on it.
Got it.
No, I just mean it's like it's legit.
Yeah.
Broken. Like somebody took a weapon to it. Level of broken. All
All right, let's spring the trap.
I'm moving over. No. You're fine. You can exit the elevator.
Okay.
So
Ooh.
this space has a massive window that overlooks the cityscape, stretching from floor to ceiling. To your east is a desk, and it sounds like there's an audio recording playing. You hear a gruff, hissing voice say, "You have my word." As you move into the room, you see a large silvered vessel buzz past the window, followed immediately by a dragon with scintillating scales like solar plasma, almost indistinguishable from the sun's flames itself.
Holy pronk.
Oh,
Also on the you hear the recording on the desk continue, or maybe it repeats. You're not sure. It sounds like the beginning of the recording. You hear somebody say, "Gorchak, our informant let us know the Sun Divers are on their way to Kalanal. I would say this is a suicide mission, but they've demonstrated the ability to surprise us in the past. Sulfurax was an idiot general. He should have recognized the value of the Noma tablet. He set himself up for failure. Mysterix and I will keep our hold on Kalanal. No Pact World or Waste will change that. So I can count on you to eradicate them." "You have my word." Just at that moment, an explosion rocks the room from the south.
Wow.
Let me see here.
Like any good hero, we rush towards the explosion, not away
Uh-huh.
from it.
Indeed.
Much like
So-
firefighters.
Gur hears explosion.
Ooh.
Fire
Oh,
pours out of one of
goodness.
the two doorways situated there, and issuing forth from it is a salamander bedecked in occupying colors with a long lance made out of burning light. It's immediately identifiable as a Solarian weapon.
Oh, that looks like a bad guy.
His glowing eyes narrow from the lower lids, and he starts to advance. Let's go ahead and
I quickly
roll.
recast my battle mind link because we were.
How long does it take to cast that?
6 sec. It's a standard action.
She can cast it in the elevator.
I just thought about
Oh,
it.
Okay, I'll let you.
Sorry.
We knew that we were going into a trap.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, luckily, Simon, I rolled an 18.
Ooh, he rolled very well.
I'll
Alright,
take
so
that.
increase yours by 9.
So I already added my 2.
I did not add my 2. So. Whoops, not
Toot
30.2.
toot.
Toot toot. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
Man,
you're
I
quite
hate
welcome.
this tiny screen shuffle
What
game.
is happening?
So uncool.
Okay, there
Yeah.
we go. Now, let me see. Hold on. I gotta bring the percussion. This is a percussion.
Oh yeah, how do
percussion
I know
Oh,
button.
there's
yes.
a fight going on?
Fight definitely
sorry.
needs more percussion.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's a fight going on. He's a bad guy, guys. He's a bad.
Oh, goodness.
As if the red outline around his chip wasn't enough.
They're not evil unless there's percussion playing.
That's true. Is everybody on the order? I think we're missing Kaylin. Is who we're missing.
Did it not go?
It
Apparently
did not add it to the initiative.
Ugh.
Oh, well, I can do it.
Ed. Please,
Rip.
Ed.
Will do.
I selected it and then jumped windows.
All right.
Apparently, it does not like my MacBook.
Who does? Joking.
Me!
all right.
I like my MacBook.
I like it
Your
quite a
turn.
lot. All right. Ninden is going to say, Captain, would you like to give instructions?
Yes. Wait, hold on. How far away is he? 60 feet.
The
I
perfect
think
number
that's it.
for Envoy
I think that's the
improvs.
perfect number. Yeah.
Oh my
Let me
gosh.
double check.
That
Scoots
was-
back.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. Maybe it's in clever feign. Yeah, 60 feet. Perfect. Yes. Let me take this. So I assume Ninden. Hello?
You assume what?
I assume Ninden delays.
Tom.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry. I must have had the mute button reversed, and I was talking every time I muted myself.
How ironic.
Smooth.
All right. I will
It's
get him. You know, the only enemy that we can currently see as a move action, and then that might be a range 60. Cool. I might be dealing with cover from Ninden, but I don't think so. That's up to Seth.
Yeah, there's a couple.
I think you are.
Cover
Yeah.
situations going on here.
Okay.
Just because you're also talking about the this structure here.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me. I got. Man,
That's a pretty
every
good
time I
shot,
take a
though.
week off, I've got to like read this, remember how to do all this stuff.
Mm.
Let's see here.
Covers
Listen-
4 in Starfinder, incredibly.
So let's see here. What do we got for
Soft cover specific.
this fellow's AC?
Simon got a 30 on the attack roll, dear listener.
Indeed he did. And that's after get him. Is that right?
No. So that's so get him adds 2 more, flat-footed effectively adds 2 more, and then cover removes both of those +2s. So it's probably net 30.
Okay. Yeah. So that will be a hit in this case.
Nice.
Nice shot.
That's 21 piercing.
Almost max damage too.
Woo!
What do we have for get him? We're using the this thing. There we go. And
He's
you
got-
used feint.
I did. It's clever attack, which includes a feint.
Got it. Let me check his CR.
Ooh, yes. So I hit him if his CR is.
We're getting to the point where that's
16
not
or
a
below.
that's not a guaranteed.
Indeed, but I rolled relatively well.
Yeah.
I thought it said 9 or
16 is pretty good.
it said
Uh,
9. If target CR is
he had clicked clever feint to
Oh.
read the thing. But Simon, I see what he's saying. Above, like in your actual power box, where it says clever
Oh, you're
feint,
right,
it says
twice.
yeah.
Is that the correct calculation?
We appreciate your patience as we
12.
resolve a roll 20
to-
issue.
It's a difference of 10. Yeah, so the calculation on one of these is wrong. Golly god. Just do whatever you prefer, and I will review the calculations in the meantime and fix this back.
Okay, let's go ahead and just say not for now because that
Got it.
9 doesn't
Yeah,
quite
9's
cut it.
definitely not enough for this big boy.
No.
yeah.
Which will bring us over to Ninden.
Especially if he's a solo boss. All right, Ninden is going to move 35 feet, clunk, 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 in his spider harness. And then on the way over, he is drawing his sword and star knife. So he has this magnificent shield. Sorry, not sword, his shield and star knife. Magnificent shield made by Gur, and then he has this dinky little star knife. And he makes as if to throw it at the guy, but instead his cannon goes off. That is on his shoulder. So
All right.
he's hoping to be clever and feint about it, but he doesn't have anything mechanical for that. So he's just going to roll. That's a 33 with Get 'em versus EAC.
Goodness. These are really high rolls.
Yeah, we've rolled well so far.
Let's see. It is, as we established, a hit. So. Let's see.
Excellent. 15 points of electric. We will say it is electric and sonic. The fusion has been on.
Okay. Let's see here. I have to look up different things about this person's resistance and stuff. Because it looks like that attack that you launched, Harold, did not quite bypass. Did not quite bypass his damage resistance, whatever form of it he has.
Wow, my 21 didn't get through it?
No, it got through it. It didn't go. It didn't. Not all of the damage made it through.
Got it.
Is all I'm saying. The cannon, does it have a fusion on it? Tom?
Yes, it does.
So
It's
it counts
the
as a magic weapon?
dimensional disruption. Yes.
Okay. That is going to do full damage.
Interesting.
Okay. That will bring us to friend Gorchak.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Let's see here.
Man, and we are clustered like a fireball.
You
Pattern.
do see, it looks like he entered this combat already attuned, not fully attuned, but you can tell he was ready to fight you before you got here.
Rude.
So let's see here.
Hey, only we can do that.
Hey, that's no fair.
No. He will slither up to here, not going through your threatened space. And he is going to hit you with his tail instead.
Oh.
Does a 37. Hold on. What is your KAC?
Without entropy. I don't have my face shield on it. KAC is 32.
Okay. I don't believe that goes past your... No, it does not. It does not quite beat your AC by 8. But he tries to grab you with his tail. Instead, he just gives you a good old slapping. Let's see.
Oh man, I wish he would. I have a feat for this now.
Just a smack.
Now,
Then-
here we see two crocodiles engaging in combat with tail slap.
Aren't they beautiful?
That is going to be 36 bludgeoning and fire damage.
Ooh! All right. So I have 2 armor upgrades for this. One is a thermal capacitor, and one is the one that gives me DR. A blade? No. But so I have DR 5 and Fire 5. So you said 36?
Apply both.
Yeah, so you apply both. It'd be
Yep.
26 damage instead.
Okie doke. Cool. Thank you very much. Ninden, his entropic energy sort of starts swirling around him, and he takes 1 entropy point.
And his Solarian energy flares quite brightly as well. So we got two lizards with magic flame just leaping off of them essentially at this point.
High level Starfinder, here we go.
Which will bring us to Mouse.
All right. Well, Mouse is a little bit far away, so First up, we're going to look up again the range on this gelid ice carbine. Oh, yeah, we are. I should have really. Okay, anyhow. So, straight line, just a quick check. Well, first she's gonna do it longhand and target him all by herself, because it's there's no serendipity to run the macro for her.
What range does that have?
I think it upped to 60 when I got to like level 10, but I could double check. We're just gonna go 1.
Maybe check after your turn.
4, yeah. Yeah, she moved. So that's it. Done.
Okay. Moving and targeting.
Yep.
Okay. Kaylin.
Alrighty, let's. So Kaylin will move. Oops, helps if I have the right tool here. She'll move in a bit, sort of around this corner to get a good line of sight. And I would like a will save from that guy, pretty please. Well, I minimize this and pull up my spells.
Pretty good will save.
I mean, well, we're gonna try it anyway.
Okay. That's a 17 on the die. What's the DC on it?
The DC is it's 20. He's gonna make it.
Oh, he's super rated.
Rude.
What is this one? Oh, you tried to polymorph him.
I did try to polymorph him.
I love Baleful Polymorph.
If
That'd be
that
so
had worked,
cute.
man.
Make him
Then
into
he
a
would be a
little
tiny-
salamander.
Salamander or a
It's-
small
Oh my
salamander.
gosh.
It's
Save
amazing.
and
It's
die
an amazing,
spell.
amazing spell. It's even more amazing if the first time you use it, you don't read the rules and you keep using it as a standard action. That's fun.
I remember that from the Halloween episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a.
Tyler never cheats during Starfighter.
Oh, yeah.
It is a one-round
I was
casting
gonna
time.
try to, yeah. So technically,
Technically, well, I think, can't you do like split casting, or is that a Pathfinderism?
it might be a
That's
Pathfinderism.
that's a Pathfinderism. You hear it on Cosmic Crit because Patrick has home ruled that. But
Yeah,
it is
I
a
would
Pathfinder
home
thing.
rule it as well. But either
So
way,
essentially,
so-
I'm using my move action the next round too, if you will allow
Ooh.
me. Otherwise, I can cast something else.
Yes.
I definitely cheated with that spell when I played Rosh in our
You
Signal
did. I
Streams
never
game then.
realized.
Huh. Yeah.
Or I
Not
didn't
that
think
it
to
like
look.
it worked more than once.
It's a
I
pretty
think.
powerful spell, so having
Yeah.
the action economy be the cost for it is appropriate, I think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, so Kaelin doesn't get a move action next turn, but you feel that
Got
your
it.
spell does not quite take hold on his person, his form.
Drat.
Will bring us to Gur.
Try to
Gur
keep
will go
spread out.
ahead.
Solarians
Uh,
explode.
I need to be here though. So you go ahead and move, and Gur,
I've got
as
a
he's
jetpack.
oh yeah, go ahead and you might want to make use of that as Gur goes ahead and fires this, and spends the additional ammunition to make it continuous.
Oof. Here.
Womp.
Heavy sonic bolter. So, with the plus from Get 'em, what does that make it?
It's
20.
with the plus from Get 'em, it's a
Ah,
20. I have
yeah.
coordinated shot as well, which makes it a 21. I still don't think
do
that's
you have
gonna
to
hit
be
him, though.
adjacent, or do you have to just be threatening?
I believe it's threatening. I will check Pact Worlds
Okay, please do.
post haste.
That unfortunately is going to be a miss.
Yeah, can't hit them all.
Nope.
I'm gonna go ahead and draw it there in just a second. I'm just remembering how to use Roll20 again.
Okay. Yeah, we gotta do a refresher. we missed out last week. Herald.
How tall is this room?
Butts level says threatening, so I believe you're correct. This room does not give me a indication, so
Let's
I'm
call
gonna
it
say
20 feet. 20 feet would be very convenient for math.
Dude, so that is awfully close to my square.
Don't
Don't worry, it's
let's
not going
go
through
with 20 feet.
Thanks, your peach.
Mhm.
I activated jetpack and fly diagonally up into the.
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
Liz asked me to make the sound for it. Now I'm 20 feet up. I'll enter in that number later.
If
I
you
was
went
hoping
20
for a
feet
herald
up,
sound, but
so that's 40, 45, 50, 55 feet of
Well,
movement.
it's diagonal, right? So 1, 2, 1, 2.
Diagonal.
Going diagonally up.
Oh, diagonal's a whole thing with
Yeah.
ridiculous
It's
calculations.
Every other.
No,
two
it's not
spaces.
hard. It's not hard. It's 1, 2, 1, 2.
No, but going up
hard.
costs double to move.
Oh, you're
That
right.
is true.
And
So it's really more like
flying
2,
diagonally, I always forget the rules, so I just never do it because it's
Yeah, it's more like 2, 4,
complicated
2,
and
4.
stupid.
Yeah, I'd expect it to be 2, 4. All right. Yeah, that's super hard. You're if I just go straight up, that'll bring me to 15.
Flight is dumb.
and this is
There you
why we
go.
don't have jetpacks in
There
real
we go.
life.
3 squares up.
3 squares out. Yep.
Okay.
And
Here I
then
thought it's more dangerous.
I will shoot. Oh, I'm now out of pistol range. Oh my god. Which also means I'm out of Genom range. All right. I don't fly. This is dumb. I hate jetpacks.
Just walk on the floor like a normal person.
I love that we said all the time, when are we going to get jetpacks? And then you get jetpacks. You're like, jetpacks are dumb.
They are.
This
dumb.
sucks.
I hate jetpacks.
All right. I move.
I've been
and
trying
I
very
get 'em.
hard to always reiterate the jetpack rules when I use mine.
Yeah. They're just hard.
It's true.
I use get 'em and then I end my turn in a home.
Okay. So get him is maintained. Bring us to Ninden.
Ninden sizes this guy up and says, where's the rest of your team? You really think you're going to bring us down by yourself? And he lashes out with his star knife.
Okay. Give me
Um,
some swings.
we're going to make it one swing. And it's a frosty swing.
Frosty swing.
That's a 33, a 19 on the die for a super hit.
Goodness. That's pretty high up there.
We'll say I rolled 3 1s and a 4 on damage though for 21 points of damage. Let's say the 11 is well, honestly, it's not going to make a difference if he has vulnerability to cold. So 10 is cold, 11 is piercing.
Okay.
With his move action, Ninden is going to raise his shield at.
So wait, you're gonna designate 10 of that as cold?
Yes.
Okay. It doesn't appear to affect him at all.
The cold doesn't affect him at
Tax.
all.
My god. He
Um,
knows his own
My god, he's super hot.
Now what am I gonna do? Oh wait, that's right. Sacrifice my soul.
let's see here.
And
Okay. And also, when you hit him, the flames that his body is currently wreathed in actually reflect out at you, dealing 8 fire damage. So I know you can resist
Okay.
that, but
yeah, I'll take some of it. And then as a move action, after the flames sort of leap out at him, he raises his shield towards the salamander, giving him a small bonus to his AC against him.
all right.
Cool. That's my turn.
Okie doke. So, you recognize you've fought with and against Solarians before. You recognize that he has entered a state now where he is fully
Very
attuned.
dangerous.
Yes. In this moment, he actually, you see him take his solar lance. He grasps it with both hands, and you watch as his body almost seems to become the lance. And
Oh yes.
as though he turned into a ray of light, he suddenly arrives in the middle of Mouse, Kalen, and Gur, and then
Ah!
explodes.
Rude.
Oh,
So I'm going to need... I'm sorry?
I'm sorry to interrupt. Do I get an attack of opportunity for him doing that?
It is
Okay.
effectively a teleportation.
Rude. I
Very
presume we need
rude.
reflex saves.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my saves are so garbage from the stupid innovations. Ooh, 25 though.
Grumble, grumble,
Very
grumble
good.
rolls a crit.
Let's see here.
I
I don't know if I have enough D6s to.
Oh, I don't like that sound at
Oh,
all.
Pronk!
Yeah. For high-level Solarians, I miss 12.
I have a special bag of d6s just for playing wizards.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Here.
The legendary pants Kickstarter that did a Cosmic Crit. You may have seen them on Cosmic Crit's Discord. They did a Cosmic Crit themed dice set. Their next Kickstarter that I backed had a specific option for just ordering 9 D6s as opposed to a full set of 7 polyhedrals.
Yeah,
which-
that's. I feel like that's pretty typical.
Yeah.
My last high level cleric, I just had like sets of 6 dice.
yeah.
Like, okay, these six are for this, and these 6 are for this, and these, because I would roll like 3 handfuls of d6s every turn.
So this violent explosion that erupts from the middle of all of these, your comrades here, this is going to be 55 points of fire damage. And let me see these saves here. Everyone make it?
I definitely did
Yes,
it.
everyone saves. So it's half of 55, which would make it 26, 27? 27.
And remember,
27.
you have thermal capacitor.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
He's
fire
still
damage.
doing. Yeah.
And then he is directly next to all of you.
Which is
reminds me-
awful.
It's Mouse's turn.
Oh, well,
Did anything happen when he reappears in that wall of Gers?
Oh, it's continuous fire. Right.
It would it's the same attack roll, and he was already affected by it.
Drat. Well, I had to ask. Had to try.
had to try.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how it went either.
Yeah, continuous is cool.
I do not see any stamina being subtracted from Mouse and Gur, though. Oh,
Mouse
there-
subtracted
there-
stamina.
I was
it's
mathing
just
in
that,
my head.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry.
it's just that
Giving it
that
out.
wiped out both her shield and her force field.
Oh, okay.
So
Right,
Yeah.
and Gur has a Mark 1 thermal capacitor, so I had to subtract 5 from 7, which was difficult for some reason.
Hey, we do this show in the
Leaf,
morning.
get it
That's the
together.
only time we can do it.
You know
we
me.
do it
That's
live.
that's my brand. I don't have it together.
Get it together, Leaf.
You're asking Lee
Now
to
it-
not be Leaf.
Now is a good time to remind you that you can just click the bubble and press minus whatever damage it is.
Yeah,
Oh, is
you
that
don't
a
have
thing
to
you can do?
math. Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, I should have just done minus 27 plus 5 and just gotten it over with, but whatever.
Yeah.
There you go.
Then you don't have to do any
So-
math in your head. The computer will do it
So
So
all.
I believe
for
it was
you.
Mouse's turn.
It is Mouse's turn.
Yeah. Well, Mouse will go Pronk, and then soul projector him.
So
Okay.
that will provoke.
Believe that's a ranged weapon.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's
Oh,
a range.
Liz?
Yeah, what?
Oh, that's
Watch
so
out.
fair. Okay, then never mind. She will get out her dueling sword
Mhm.
with a wave of her storing glove of storing.
Mhm.
And sorry, hold on.
One hand.
I tapped a lot of
arm,
things in my.
swing with her
Yeah.
sword.
All right, dueling sword. I'm gonna full attack because I don't need to move.
You cannot.
Oh wait, that's right. Okay, then just ching 15.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no. That's not gonna cut it. Not here.
Yee.
Kaylin.
Pronk, this guy. I use finishing my spell from last turn. He is then in my space, and I use my starlight form as a standard action.
Okay.
I shed light in a 30-foot radius. I gain the benefits of concealment, and if it ends its turn adjacent to me, it must succeed at a Fortitude save or be blinded for 1 round.
Okay.
Ha!
What is the DC on that save?
That's a class ability. I will find it because it won't happen until the end of his turn. So
Okay, got it. But if he
Firelight
ends his
Force.
turn, then he needs to make the save.
Yeah, if he ends his turn adjacent to me.
Okay.
Anybody who ends their turn adjacent to me. But I'll
Got
find
it.
that DC.
Okay.
Watch out.
Gur's turn. It's his Gurn.
As my turn comes around, the beam of sonic, whatever that is, dissipates. And Gur just instinctively drops his the heavy weapon he has out and draws his hammer
Mhm.
and takes a swing.
All right.
See if we can do better with this. Not by much.
Ooh, better. Let's
That's
see,
a
+2
25 with get him, right?
It is.
Still get him?
Yes.
Still get him.
And that's just a miss.
Hey.
Which will bring us to Herald.
I need my flanking buddy!
I'm coming.
All right. So get him, and then another bonus or restore stamina. I guess I will restore stamina on who took the most damage. I guess you all succeeded at your saves. Do you all have thermal capacity?
I don't need no thermal capacitor.
But
You are a
Gur
thermal
does have one.
capacitor.
Yeah. So mouse, probably.
No, I only took like 7 damage total
What?
Oh, because of your shield stuff?
because of my shields.
Yeah, her shield's
Well,
got.
then me, I
Fine.
guess.
Well, I don't want to waste it. All right, I will clever attack.
Lol.
You also have a thermal capacitor, you know?
Yeah, I do. No, I only took 22 damage, so yeah, it's really
you
not
guys,
worth
you
it.
guys are fine.
Did you fix your clever attack?
I did. I realized that the modifier was correct in both cases.
Interesting.
It's not worth explaining.
So
Yeah,
it just
it's not
rolled
worth
twice?
It rolled twice because I clicked on clever feint because when I was looking up the range,
Got it. Okay.
and I just clicked on the wrong ability there. Result.
You should really just delete that button.
Wrong lever!
And then there's only one roll, but since I rolled a 2, I fail at feinting. Since I rolled a 8 on my attack, I also fail to hit him. But he is
Yes.
get him, so I got that going for me. which is-
Yeah. Yeah.
Which
You know,
is nice.
Herald can't be incredible all the time, but he has been incredible pretty
all.
frequently recently.
Yeah.
All right, Ninden.
Ninden is going to but Kaylin is a star right now, so I can't get into flanking position with you, Gur.
Just
However,
don't end adjacent to me.
yeah, that's the problem. I'm gonna have to if I want to move and then hit.
You can make a
Um,
DC 21 fortitude save, and you can fight
I-
blind. You'll be
I
fine.
am. Oh, you know what? I can. So Ninden's gonna walk up
Oh
to
my
Kaylin.
gosh.
Hey, Kaylin. That's a neat. Have you done that before? And while he's making conversation, he's going to stab this guy with his knife again.
Okay.
Gur shouts across the battle, "Don't stare at the light! Nintendo!"
Don't look into the sun.
That's a 32 with flanking and get him.
Yes, that will be a hit.
I didn't declare this before, so it'll still be cold and piercing, but Ninden will, after this, and noticing that the cold doesn't do anything, he's going to switch off the cold fusion. But for now, it'll still be half and half, I suppose, because I didn't declare it before.
Yeah, but you did do 0 damage last time.
Well, hold on. So this time it's 23, right?
It is
Um,
23.
So, what this will do? So that's like 11 cold and 12 piercing.
Yes.
Okay, so a little bit of the cold actually goes through this time. He has cold resistance, not immunity.
Good to know. It's very high cold resistance, though, so
It
Ninden is
very high, and on top
still
of that,
going to...
the flames from his form leap out to hit you again
Oh.
for another 8.
Oh, that's right. I know how Solarians work. Why am I not? Okay. Yep.
You do know how Solarians work, and then you'll have to make
Yeah.
a fortitude save at the end of your turn.
All right, fortitude save. Just don't roll a 1. No, it's a 5.
All right, he's blind for a round.
No.
You can make a
Smooth
fortitude
move.
save, and my eyebrows basically left my face. How high they raised. I was like, that is.
the Shrek meme where he's like, "Hmm?" So Ninden turns back to Kaylin and is like, "So yeah, oh my eyes! What? A prank?"
Ugh.
Okay. Well, Ninden's blind. Can I still flank? Because that's all I'm really worried about.
You still
That is
Well,
a
you
good.
have-
Yeah.
you
Do you
have
still
a- you
provide
have
a
a blind
flanking
sense.
bonus if you're
You have blind
blind?
fight, right?
I have a blind sense heat.
Then, oh,
So you are aware of its presence, so I think you are still.
Yeah, and even when you're blind and you can't see them, if they're next to you and move, they provoke an attack of opportunity.
we're
It's
looking
just
it
a
up. Let's
mischance.
move on.
So,
Yeah, we're moving. We're moving on.
Yeah.
It's Gorshak's turn.
oh, good.
No.
I don't like that.
So, he actually identifying. This is clearly somebody who knows who you all are, and with being in this opportunity, he actually turns his attention directly onto Kaylin and begins a full round attack against her. Let's see.
Rude.
Ninden is going to use his reaction to bodyguard.
Does that do one attack or all attacks?
The next attack, specifically.
What does that do?
Gives her a +2 to her AC, and if he hits, I get to take half the damage.
Okay.
Nice.
That is going to be 38.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit. I was like, let me check that I updated my
Oops.
armor, but that's gonna hit anyway.
Okay.
But I do have 20%. I have concealment, so he needs to
Oh.
roll
Okay.
above a
got it.
20 on a
Let me
D100.
go ahead and get the attacks out of the way. Next one is
Okay.
a 37,
Oh yeah.
and the last one. Oh, it's going down. He's getting less accurate as his swings continue. 34.
Yeah, it's still gonna hit.
Okay. So now we do concealment. So it's a 20% mischance on each of these.
Yep. So he needs above a 20 on a D100.
Okay. Oh, that was close. Okay.
This is
almost
scary.
missed. He almost missed one of them.
Gosh dang it.
Yikes.
Yeah. Let's see here. Okay. The first hit. Now, Solarian weapons, they do piercing and fire, or is it just fire piercing?
It sounds like he's unique. So if his stat block says piercing and fire, but generally a player character Solarian does either piercing, slashing, or bludgeoning.
Oh yeah, there's no added fire damage here. It's just force damage. Well, not force, obviously, but it's just piercing.
Well, it can be
Rude.
force damage because the crystals modify the damage type. So, like, if you have an apocalypse,
That's also true.
If you have like an apocalypse,
It does not indicate force.
Okay.
It does not
Okay.
indicate force. Yep. So that is going to be 36 piercing damage on the first attack.
Okay.
Ninden takes 18 of that.
Okay.
Oh, so that's 18
and-
I don't take, right?
Correct. Yes. That's with
Had that
intervene. Oops! I accidentally did a bad. Ah, shucks. I think I was at 9. No. I don't remember what my hit points were.
Uh-oh.
Shoot. Let's say they were lower than they were. So yeah, that's part of intervene. Is what I was going to say, which I can use with bodyguard.
With bodyguard, right?
Yes.
So yeah, you tank 18 of the damage. So Ninden, you see that he's coiled up and ready to strike, and as he lashes out with his lance, you deflect the first blow. It's powerful enough that you absorb some of the damage, but it follows through, knocking you off guard. And with supernatural speed, he follows through with 2 more strikes.
All right, what you got?
The
2 is a
second
lot.
one is going to be 35 piercing damage.
Ouch. Okay.
And the last one is going to be 32 piercing damage.
Okay. Oh god.
And
Oh,
so
ow.
this guy absolutely goes to town on Kaylin here. He brings
He is
the
much smarter than most of the people that we fight. You know,
He
they.
brings the business with a capital B.
And then he needs to make a fortitude save.
Okay. Let's see here. Does a 29 beat the DC?
It does.
Okay. Which will bring us to Mouse.
Hey,
Hold on one second.
What's
Kaylin,
up?
have you taken HP damage yet?
Oh, yes.
All right. Give me 5 of that.
Okay. Have 5 of
Give me that. I want it.
Sorry, I need to have a better poker face.
nom 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 nom. All right. Well, Mouse is gonna be like, "Hey, you leave my friends alone," and then she's gonna take some steps back. Here-ish sounds good.
Okay, so
So
just gonna go
remember
ahead
how
and-
provoking works.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry. What?
That would provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, but I have mobility
Okay.
and stuff.
Yeah, this is attacking on this without.
Ah,
Well, I mean, it's this or try to try to pink him again with my dueling sword.
Is your dueling sword mod a lot worse than your gun mod?
Yes.
it is. She's not strong. She's dexterous.
Yep.
You could get flanking, but yeah, all of these are reasonable options.
Yeah. Fine. I'm gonna do what I was gonna do, and move,
Okay.
and hopefully not get my ass handed to me.
He looks over his shoulder as Mouse tries to back away from him, and he goes, "Oh no,
Scurry,
little
scurry, scurry.
Mouse!"
Oh no!
And you see his tail lash out to try to grab you.
Ah!
With
Grab.
mobility, what is your KAC?
KAC with mobility is gonna be 37.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
In that
Yeah,
case,
Ah.
that is very high. In that case, he just meets your KAC. I was hoping I was going to get a grab out of that.
Holy- Holy
uh,
pronk, Mouse.
+4 to bonus to AC attacks against.
Well,
No,
that
I'm
just
just
means,
surprised
yeah,
by
that
the
just means your
33.
KAC is 33 normally.
Yeah,
which
your
is
KAC
insane.
is as high as Ninden's, if not higher.
I'm wearing
She's
good
a dex
armor.
build, and she's got good armor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's
Mouse,
very cool.
you get a slap upside the head.
Ow!
Here, 4. This is roughly the same damage modifier, so it's very easy math for me. So that's going to be 32 bludgeoning and fire damage. So
Ow!
it's going to be 16 fire, 16 bludgeoning, if that affects any kind of.
It does not.
Okay.
So 32.
Mm-hmm.
Ow!
Oh, and it's still Mouse's turn. Go ahead and take
Yeah.
the rest of your turn. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you get hit,
that's
you
right.
lose your turn.
No, that's not
What is
fair.
this, Battle Brother? Oh, there's this game, Battle Brothers, where if you provoke an attack of opportunity, you lose your turn.
Oh, wow.
It's not. It's not.
That does not sound like a fun game.
It's
Yeah.
challenging.
Okay. Mouse is gonna throw caution to the wind and use the disintegrator rifle.
Okay.
Yeah.
We remember. I need to turn down the volume for. Okay, so that's with a +2 from you. You're targeting and a +2 from Get 'em, right? So that makes it a 24 versus EAC.
+1 from Ninden's coordinated shot.
Aha.
Mm.
Well, what's that +3 untyped? I see. Is that the targeting?
It shouldn't be, should it? I mean, the targeting gives me what my class level, right?
No, it raises
Well,
your
it's-
BAB to your class level.
Ah.
Yeah.
You know, I've not revisited this for a while.
I'm betting
Uh,
that's what it is.
That's probably what it is. Yeah.
Okay. Either way, 25 is not quite a hit, unfortunately.
Ah.
Which will bring us back to Kaylin.
This guy is rude. I'm glad Mouse moved. I'm gonna go 20
Yeah,
feet.
that's a good point. Time to run.
Yeah.
Well, luckily I am a star.
Run away!
I go 20
Star.
feet up, which takes 40 feet of my 60-foot movement.
Mhm.
And then let's see if I can do this. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then I go over here by Harald, all the way up on the ceiling.
Oh, hello.
And
Up
then I'll go ahead and you know what? I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy one bit. Let's do a mind thrust.
Oh,
I would like a will save, please.
sure thing.
Gotta
We'll
save
do.
some for the
Ooh,
dragon.
did not roll well. Let me take a
I'm
look at the
saving
bonus.
some for the dragon. We'll just do a 3rd level mind thrust. We'll save the 4th level mind thrust for the dragon.
What's the DC on this one?
I believe this one's a DC 20. Will be in the thingamabob. Yes, it is a DC 20.
Okay. Unfortunately, he just makes the save.
Well, that's okay. That's
it's
still
still a pretty good amount of
22
damage.
damage.
That he cannot
Straight
resist.
to the brain.
He cannot resist that damage. So, yeah. Familiar sight to Gurren Ninden at this point. You see your opponent suddenly get assailed by psychic damage. Like it's like his head is hit by a giant percussive instrument of some sort, even though nothing made contact.
Mhm.
Take that, mother
Speaking
punker.
of, hey Gurren, it's your turn.
Hey, Kaylin, did you have at least 10 points of HP damage still?
Oh yes.
Okay,
Very
cool.
much
You can get back 10 more over your
Oh.
turn and my turn.
Thank you.
And as I'm absorbing this, Ger's going to actually go ahead and take this opportunity to back away as well. Sorry for
You
calling
want-
you in there,
But you wanted that
Ninden.
flanking.
I don't want that flanking anymore. As it turns out, I did the math, and with your coordinated shot bonus you give me, I get my my range is exactly the same as what my melee is. So we're just going with that. So I still need you standing next to him for coordinated shot if that makes you feel any better.
It doesn't.
All right. Well, that's unfortunate. Here's my 25-26 to hit with coordinated shot for
Has he got him?
EAC.
And it's 28 with his
With got him, yeah.
with got him. got him.
Got him. Got him.
Yes, that time that is going to be a let's see here. And that's your
22
that's your Colossus
electric.
coil. So
Yes. Gur had dropped his cannon. It's up here right now if the guy wants to pick it up.
I think he's fine with his sun lance. I think
Magic
he's
sword.
doing okay. Yeah.
Gur uses his combat banter to say, "Oh man, you suck with that thing. Why don't you just use that other cannon I dropped?"
Oh no!
Yeah.
I
It
think
sure
he
would
bought it.
suck if you picked up that cannon I dropped.
And that's electricity damage. Now, does that Colossus coil have a fusion on it?
It does. It
Okay.
is a conserving Colossus coil.
Okay, I didn't know if that was just the name of it or not.
Nope. Yeah, that's unless it has too many fusions, it gets a special name. But yeah, if it has a name, it's got a fusion on it for me.
Whoa, whoa, it's magic.
All right, hey, roll.
Hey. Maybe like a drop of blood drips down from Kaylin above Herald, and he shouts up, are you doing okay up there?
I'll survive somehow.
Atta girl.
5 more HP, Kaylin.
And
Nice.
somehow that inspires Kaylin.
For how much?
That's a good question. I'll get right back to you about that as soon as I press this button.
Leaf, I'm looking
Nice.
at Gur's health right now. There's a situation going on.
I realize what's happening. It is being addressed.
And then I will use get him on this big mini.
I know it's not intentional. I just thought I would point it out because it's funny as heck.
And you're
I don't
robbing
know what's
us
going
all of
on.
this joy?
Let's see.
Anyways, that's my turn.
So you do inspiring boost and you maintain get him on Gorchak.
Yeah.
Get him on Gorchak. Let's see here. That'll bring us to Ninden.
All right.
You got this, Ninden.
Ninden
Ninden smash.
Ninden
5 more
smash.
HP, Kalen.
So Ninden could fire his cannon, which I think we established line weapons. Am I correct? Line weapons don't care about concealment.
Yes.
But okay, line weapons don't care about concealment. However, I'm thinking Ninden is probably just gonna lash out with his star knife, hoping to keep this guy engaged in melee, so he will leave his friends alone.
You
So
leave my friends alone.
I have to question. Like, I understand the intent of line weapons ignoring concealment. When
Yeah.
in this circumstance where you're shooting it when you're literally blinded seems a little weird. Like, it's
Well,
okay. I'll
he
use
also
my
has
line
blind
weapon.
sense. So he's
Sure,
attacking
sure.
a square, right? And he knows exactly what square he's in.
It makes sense. It's just
Yeah.
it's funny, like thinking about the intent of the rule
yeah.
versus the situation.
So he strikes out with
Okay.
the star knife. He's gonna do it once.
And is blinded. So they just have regular.
Oh.
concealment, not total conceal. It does not matter.
Oh,
rolls
that's
a
so
1.
sad because I almost rolled max damage too. That's a natural 1.
Oh,
Womp womp womp.
It hurts so bad.
it makes sense though.
Ninden is going to. Yeah, it does. It does. He's going to raise his shield towards the square where he can feel the guy because
Okay.
he does have blind sense 30 feet. Heat. I imagine this guy's pretty hot.
Oh yeah,
The
the hottest.
Too hot. Hot damn. Yeah. All right, that's Ninden's turn.
I love that song. All right. Anyway,
Oh, it's great.
it's okay. Ninden will get another chance to attack, because.
Oh, and I'm not blinded anymore, right?
I don't
Right.
think
At the end of
so.
your turn, you are no longer blinded.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh, hey,
Ninden's going
buddy.
to swing.
Do it. Take another
He
swing.
gets a 29 to hit him.
Oh, yeah, that does work. Now,
Yeah, for 24 points of piercing damage because I did establish that Ninden was going to turn off that darn fusion.
Okay. Still has
yeah.
a little bit of DR, but
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's not resisting the cold in this instance. He has like layers of damage resistance. So
Yeah, because he's got Corona, which is
Mhm.
cold damage, and yeah.
And it's much better if you put a lime in it.
It is.
Anyway. I
Does
would argue almost undrinkable without it, but you know.
Yes.
My favorite part of that was
Sarah
that the
would agree.
music like stopped after
I
you
know.
said that,
Yeah.
as we all like stopped and processed the.
Anyway,
I'm sorry. Does he look like he's does he have his Corona up? Does
Oh,
Ninden
yeah.
see fly? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay.
so actually, I think you would get hit by a little bit more fire.
Yep.
Less damage this time. 7 fire damage
Okay.
lashes out. I know that doesn't do it. It's like 2 for you, right?
Yep. But that's okay. So he has moved now.
Yes. So peeling away from Ninden, he's clearly not interested in fighting Ninden right now.
I mean, whoever is.
Herald, you see his snake-like body just kind of do a slow 360, like he starts to wind, and then like a whip, he zooms across the floor, and he's right next to you with his lance raised up.
Oh boy. Oh, hello.
Oh, he got a 19 on the die. That
I think
was almost a crit.
Oh, this guy. Goodness gracious.
I don't
Don't
think
crit
he
my
misses.
captain now.
I'm not even gonna tell you what that is to hit. It hits. So
Got it. Give it to me. I wasn't even using all this stamina.
that's true. You weren't.
Stamina's lame.
He's gonna make use of your stamina for you.
Thank you.
Let's see. That'll be 35 piercing damage as he brings down this radiant lance into your person.
Got it.
And that'll bring us over to Mouse.
Ow.
All right. Well, Mouse is gonna heft her disintegrator rifle again.
I was gonna say, she's gonna. It's like, I'm not familiar with that action. Is that a standard?
Hello.
And take aim.
Okay.
There's
She's
actually
already locked on, so.
Yeah. Well, it's more like looking down the sight. She's already locked on, but it's you know what? We're gonna skip that, and she's gonna full attack because she doesn't need to move.
I was actually gonna ask: is the disintegrator rifle, is that an unwieldy or?
no.
No, it is not.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure.
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
I want to make sure you were killing him appropriately.
Yeah. So 20 plus 2 for get him plus. Oh, you're no longer right next to him, so we don't get coordinated shot.
Correct. He was a jerk and slithered away.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Are you not technically still threatening? That looks like there's a 10-foot reach between you.
Nope.
That's 15 feet in this system. Remember?
Yeah.
I remember that being counting as 10 foot of reach, though, in this system. We'll look it up.
I do think that's correct, actually. So I think he is indeed threatening.
Either way, a 20 is probably not going to be enough with the bonuses to hit him.
It is not. However, 32 works.
32 works.
I'll take the 32.
All right.
Let's see.
She rolled
That's
a 2
damage.
on the D20 though.
Yeah, it sucks. That's the problem with a disintegrator rifle.
Wild variance.
Speaking
Wild
of disintegrator
variance.
rifle, okay, I'm going to turn down the volume here, and then oh god, here it comes. Okay, not too bad. I remember the first time I used that without knowing about the volume of that sound effect, and we were all just like, "Oh, jeez."
Yeah. I mean, it's a really destructive weapon, but still.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's my turn.
All right.
Take 12 damage, you lizard.
It looks like he is bloodied now.
Nice.
All right, that'll bring us to Kaylin.
All right. I'm going to. Oh gosh, no, go back. Try to move with not a real mouse here. Oh gosh.
Or
okay,
a
that's
gnome
like
mouse.
40.
But
5. Yeah, I'm gonna fly back over to this side of the room a bit. Partially in case Gerd needs another heal, and partially because I don't want to be anywhere near that guy. And I don't want to use all my high level spells. This guy's mean and I hate him. Let's I probably can't trip him. Seems like I don't want to use all my high level spells. I'm gonna just shoot him. I'm gonna shoot him. I guess that's the thing.
Shooting works.
Not very well. I mean, not especially with these negative levels. I don't think I even have a bonus anymore.
Yeah, my get him cancels out your negative level.
And there's still coordinated shot going on.
Yeah, you only have 2.
What?
Yeah. It's only -2.
Did it do the thing? Oh, full attack. No, submit. Too many Yeah, no.
Oh.
It doesn't matter. I told you it wouldn't matter.
Ugh. Well, not.
That is a
I don't
9.
roll like that, unfortunately.
When you roll
I
a 2,
don't think I can hit him.
When you roll a 2, that's not going to matter too much.
I really don't think I can hit him, but
Toot.
Hey, you could roll 20.
I could roll a 20. You're right.
Grr.
Yeah. Since we've come back around to my turn, I will point out at this point I found the rule for reach. It does say if your reach is 10 feet, you threaten the second square of a diagonal. This is an exception to the normal rule for calculating.
Yeah, I linked it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
already.
Well, why didn't anybody stay?
Was there any dispute about this?
Funnily enough, I was the only one that didn't understand it.
There you go. So it was for
Everybody
the
else was
benefit
on the
of
same page.
Our good friend who hasn't been indoctrinated into the good thing called reach.
No, I love reach. Don't get me wrong. I just
I can reach.
Don't worry, I didn't know the rules. I don't know any of the rules of this game.
Oh.
What does Gur do?
Gur, first of all, is spending a resolve point and a move action to go ahead and heal himself for 22 damage.
Okay.
He is then, without missing a beat, leveling the rifle and firing again.
Okay.
This is 24, 25, 26, 27 to hit EAC.
Oh, you just got him. All right.
Nice.
Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Classic.
Classic.
There's not like a railgun sound effect, unfortunately, but
Right.
you know, we do what we can.
Indeed.
It works. I accept this.
Mm-hmm.
We do what we can because we must. Wait.
Aperture science.
Flip that and reverse it.
Oh dear. Hey, Harold.
Rod's not the biggest fan of full attacks, ladies and gentlemen. He's gonna take a little stepperoni back.
Excellent.
And that's a move action. We're gonna shoot him with a cleverness.
And he is going to hit you.
Oh no!
Oh, he has reach?
With his tail, yes.
Yikes.
This guy is rude, man.
What is he, some kind of solo boss or something?
What is your KAC?
I mean, probably the same as his attack mod.
I mean, that's probably not wrong, but... What is it?
27, sorry.
27, okay. So not only does he... does the attack resolve before yours or after yours? I'm not clear on that.
That's a good question.
Reactions resolve after the initial action is taken.
Okay, so
Okay.
you shoot at him with your pistol. Unfortunately, a miss.
I probably feint him though. CR50.
Yeah, he is flat-footed, so that happens.
Oh, actually, when you're flat-footed, you can't take attacks of opportunity.
Oh,
But you move... Oh, that's weird.
Intriguing. So with
Yeah,
that,
I think
guess
that's true. I think that.
Yeah, when you're
Because I
flat-footed...
feint and then I attack.
right.
So even if his thing goes before the attack, he's flat-footed.
Right. Okay.
And that Envoy improvisation specifically says flat-footed 2 attacks. So I think he doesn't attack. Would
Okay.
be, but
Yeah, let's
I
get
don't
a
know.
ruling on
Reading
that. We'll just go
thing.
ahead and say that Herald doesn't get grappled, I guess, this turn. But yes, that will bring us to Ninden.
okay. Ninden's gonna stay where he is because
Okay.
he's actually pretty happy with where he is, and take the opportunity to full attack.
You know, it's always good to be happy with where you are in life.
Yep. That's a 25. He's fainted, so that's a 25 versus flat-footed
Mhm.
KAC.
Which is how much of a reduction again?
2.
He is not get him anymore.
Right. Yeah, that will be a hit in that case.
Okay, that's 25 points of piercing, not cold and piercing, just piercing.
Right. Let's see here. Okay. Yep. You get him with that one. All right, and it's his turn again. This time, hey, we all know what time it is, right?
It's full attack all the time.
Oh no!
Explosion time. Got it.
I am going to need a reflex save from Ninden, Mouse, and Herald, as once again this Solarian explodes.
Ninden would like to use dampen as a reaction once we make our reflex saves and whatnot.
Okay.
Oh, that's gross. I got a 3 on the die. Let me read what the new version of dampen does. Seems like a good time to mention, dear listener, Ninden has atrophied a little bit because the comm came out and Vanguard got changed around a bit. You don't need to know the specifics,
For the
but
better good.
dampen. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it's totally fine. And he wasn't using that anyway. At 6th level, if the effect allows a save and you succeed, You can spend 1 additional entropy point to allow creatures that successfully save. Okay. So the important bit here, because I only have 1 entropy point, I'm going to spend my entropy point to cause this to deal half damage to all creatures in the area of the effect.
And
Okay.
then if we succeeded the save, it's half again.
Yes, I believe it's going to deal half of whatever number you're supposed to take.
Okay.
That is sweet.
Yeah, especially because that was 61 fire damage in this explosion. So it's 30, right?
Yeah, so 30.
And then
Ninden,
if we
if you
succeed,
succeed,
it's an additional half off.
I guess. All it
Makes
says
sense.
is as a reaction when you're in the area of a damaging effect, you can spend 1 entropy point to cause it to deal only half damage to all creatures in the area.
Okay. Yeah. So this is cool as fuck. But essentially, the salamander, Ninden, you see him start to glow again, and you know what's about to happen. And despite your attempts to remove yourself from this power that you have, instinctively it just lashes out and counteracts against the explosion, which shields your friends a little bit. However, it still manages to affect you a little bit more fully. So that's going to be, I guess, 15 damage against Herald and Mouse, but that's 30 towards Ninden.
All right.
Yeah.
Before reduction.
Yeah.
That's fine.
30 towards Ninden, so okay.
And then,
Yeah.
upon the conclusion of that explosion, you see that he has once again transformed into a ray of light and places himself directly next to Gur,
All right.
pointing
Rude.
straight across the room.
Rude.
Yeah. I like to imagine it was Ninden throwing his hand out and just like throwing a ball of entropic energy at the guy. He looks very concerned because it was sort of an instinctual thing.
Yeah.
But
Hey, Mouse, Herald, have either
Yeah.
taken HP damage?
No, I'm good.
Not really.
Not really.
I did it to myself.
Yeah, she used the soul projector in the last fight.
All right.
Yeah.
If it's how much HP damage have you taken? Is it less than
Just-
5?
Yeah.
How much is it? I need to know.
4. It's 4.
Okay, cool. You get that 4 back.
Oh. Fine.
I don't want to be 100% healthy.
Well, it's gonna take it out of him. Anyhow, it is my turn,
It is Mouse's turn, yes.
and Mouse's turn is going to move. Oh wait! Oh no! Well, she's gonna drop the disintegrator rifle because it is now out of juice.
Okay.
Let's see. Can I move? I cannot move and then attack.
You can, because I think dropping is a swift. So if you move and as part of your move action, draw another
Oh,
weapon.
yeah. Good. Yes, I'll do that.
Mhm.
I'll do that. Here. And shoot him with the Gelid Ice Carbine. Gelid
Mhm.
Ice. Yep, because it's got piercing.
Does
He's not resistant to piercing, or at least
As far as
doesn't
you
have
know.
that. As far as I know. All right.
Oof.
Ooh.
Does anybody remember if this Gelid Ice Carbine actually has a...
It does
Was
not
it-
have a fusion.
It does
I
not
don't
have a
believe it
fusion on
does.
Okay. Got it. So, yes, you shoot him with... That is absolutely a hit. And that's
Yay!
26 cold and
Yeah.
piercing.
Yeah. So half of that is cold, half of that is.
Okay. It doesn't look like it does much at all. You can tell that it bypasses his armor a little bit, but really not much.
Well, my next action is going to be to drop this one because now it's also out of juice. I really need to get around to reloading these things.
Mouse is just walking around just shooting. It's broken. Like it's the sort of person who buys a car, drives it until it runs out of gas, and goes, it's broken, and then just buys a new car.
Especially because she's a mechanic, you know.
I don't understand how this works. Anyway, it is
Abandon
Caitlin's
it by
turn.
the side of the road.
Oh, goodness.
What is Galen doing?
Pronk this.
All right, I'm going to pronk it. I'm going to throw out a wisp ally on that jerk. So he
Okay.
has a wisp.
I
My
think we
wisp
established.
lasts forever, pretty much now.
Yeah.
For the rest of his life.
For the rest of his life,
Indeed.
he has a wisp, and I will designate that as. You know what? We'll do harrying fire, so the next attack gets a +2. And then, you know what? I'm gonna fly over back this way, away from this asshole, still up on the ceiling.
Probably a smart move.
Yep. I don't want to be next to him.
All right, Gur, you got a salamander next to you. You got a salamander
Yeah.
next to you.
We're playing this game, I guess. So I think actually what Gur is going to go ahead and do
Just
is
say no to full attacks.
yeah, no, he's not even gonna do that. He's gonna withdraw. Withdraws a full round.
Okay.
It is indeed.
Gonna work.
Yeah,
But
it
you
only
only,
protects
it
you
only
on the
works for
first.
the yeah.
Well,
I
he's
don't
flat-
care.
He's flat-footed, right?
Oh, you're right.
Also,
That's Pathfinderism.
I do need to know what is it? Is it a full round or?
It is a full round to withdraw.
All right, cool. But is it
I thought he was flat.
double your move speed?
I believe it is up to double your move speed.
Okay, but
Thank
hold
you.
on. We've got to establish something here. Does the flat-footedness actually stop him from doing attacks of opportunity?
I believe that is a Pathfinderism.
No, so it's a little confusing. So flat-footed means you can't take those. That's under the conditions. But feint is kind of weird because it specifically says flat-footed against an attack.
Oh, okay.
then
So
we have
it's
to
it's like
check.
it's like the operative then.
Well, no, because then the envoy modifies that. So I need to look up what the envoy.
Jury's still out on whether
Either
it's
way.
intended as a modification
I'll
or
let you
not.
do it now, without because he's got reach on his tail attack. But go ahead and just go.
Run,
He
run,
books
and
it.
don't look back.
I was gonna say you can definitely go ahead and take that attack. I did it for a reason that way because as he withdraws, the Juggernaut plates extend, and he gets an additional bonus +2 along with that +4 to his
Right.
AC.
I mean, let's see if it would have hit. That's only a 12 on the die. So
Guys, as you're clustering.
it would have been 36 against KAC.
Would have met.
Okay.
Huh.
So, but he didn't make the attack, so we're all good. Gura's back
That
with
never
the
happened.
team.
It's fiction.
That one
We
was
made it up.
created by an author.
Which makes it
Right.
Harald's turn.
Oh, Herald's turn. I was looking up rules. I guess
Well.
I don't need to anymore.
Put the rules down, Herald.
I put
Yeah,
the rules
we
down.
don't need
and
rules.
bring
We're
the
just having
pistol
fun.
up.
Oh, he's bringing his pistol up.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
3 weapons on the floor.
All right, so that's going to be a get him and then a shoot him.
Get him and shoot him.
Shoot him is my favorite envoy improv.
Is he within
60, yeah, he's 55, I think.
Just making sure.
Okay. All right, so that is a effective 32 against his KAC for almost minimum damage.
All right.
His DR soaks all of it like a loser.
Let's DR definitely soaks most of it, that's for sure. Go ahead and give me a rules clarification on whether or not he can
Will do,
an
boss.
attack of opportunity, because that affects my tactics with this character
Okay,
for sure.
okay, give me a minute.
Please hold.
Ninden.
In the meantime, I'm Ninden. Ninden is going to march up here
Uh-huh.
and say, I really do insist that you stop moving around the battlefield. And shoot him with his cathode cannon. 27
Oh.
versus flat-footed EAC.
I'm sorry, I'll definitely. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'll stay still.
You really just ought to stay still and let us beat on you.
Seth, did you make this guy a Dross? You're sounding
No, I'm
real
sorry. I
Dross.
just realized how far Adros I went with
You're
that.
kind of going full of Dross. I have.
I'm sorry.
I have that voice trademarked. So I'll come after
You
you
never-
if you keep doing
I'm
this.
sorry, I
I'm just
didn't-
gonna
I didn't
teleport in and I'm gonna kill
I'm
everyone.
so sorry. I didn't really mean to do it,
Yeah,
Ross.
good,
Oh,
good.
okay.
I'm hearing an
sorry.
echo.
I don't know, Adros. We're kind of high level at this point, you know. We
Don't
could
shoot
probably
me.
take
I'm the
you.
real Adros.
You don't know,
He's
but
the-
I've been training off air, so I'm even higher level. So
I don't know. I think he's the Adros.
All right, guys. I've got a ruling. I can stop this. So, Clever Feint specifically says that he is flat-footed against allies' attacks, which means that
Okay.
you guys can take ranged attacks without provoking, but you can't move without provoking.
Okay, got it.
So
Understood.
that attack would have happened.
It would have, but it did not.
Okay. That is 17 points of electric and sonic damage,
Mhm.
magical.
Mhm.
And Ninden sets himself up in a threatening, in the middle of the room, hoping to stop this guy if he wants to run past him again.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Actually move. He's going to sidle up in such a way that he can approach Mouse, and he's going to try to snag her with his tail once again.
Okay, let's All right, Snake, let's rattle.
Immediately after she says that, she gets grabbed.
Take it back.
Oh, that is so
I'm
funny.
so grumpy right now.
I love it when that stuff happens. It would have been such a great moment for him to fail, but let's see here.
And then he
grapple-
rattles Mouse around.
Ah, I am not a maraca.
So there's going to be some damage coming Mouse's way. Let's see here. Ooh, not a great roll on his part.
Good. Good. That's the way we like it.
Is
Maybe
it?
that's the way you like it.
Yeah, I don't like it so much. I would rather.
Well, I don't care what you want.
Wow. Okay, go ahead and take 30 bludgeoning and fire damage, please.
30.
And now you're grappled. Which means that you cannot move or take two-handed actions, and you take a -2 penalty to AC, most attack rolls, reflex saves, initiative checks, whatever, dex, base, skill, and ability checks. And you cannot make attacks of opportunity.
Things are
Well,
going
I
really
mean-
poorly for you if you need to make an initiative check after you've already been grappled.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
We'll go
all
ahead and,
of my baddies in Signal of Screams. That's how they felt, man. All the time.
Mouse, it's your turn.
Well, here's a question.
Actually,
So when
hold
you
on,
got
hold on a second. So the grab feature on an attack, it does have the ability to pin if it goes a certain amount over, right?
Yeah,
Sounds true.
13
13.
KAC plus 13.
What is your KAC, Mouse?
33.
Okay. You are pinned.
Pronk!
Actually.
Oh no.
God.
Yeah, so Mouse is currently unable to take any actions aside from trying to escape.
Man.
Which let's look up that rule again, because that's bad.
Acrobatics
Cannot
or a
move,
grapple
flat-footed.
check?
Let's see. Yeah, so you need to make an acrobatics or a grapple check, I think. in order to
Okay.
Beat. God, does she have to beat?
His KAC.
Oh, okay, got it.
I thought it was his KAC plus 8.
I think
I
there's.
believe it is, yes.
Yeah.
It's
gotta make a
it's
really
stupid.
good
There's no
acrobatics
way to
check.
get out of it.
But
Well,
acrobatics
remember,
is like
hold on, this
KAC
harkens back.
plus 10 or
Um,
13.
When you first arrived on the portal pad at Ezorod, and the dimensional shambler grabbed her, and then she
Yeah.
managed to get out from his grasp.
Okay, that's true.
So we'll see, Mouse, if you can make an
Can I
acrobatics check
use
to-
sleight of hand instead?
No, you cannot.
Only acrobatics. Okay.
Acrobatics, yeah.
Oh, you've got me pinned, but oh, what's this? I've got your keys.
Hey, give yours back.
What's that behind your ear? Oh, it's a quarter.
Bad news, guys. It's not 8 plus the grappler's KAC. It's 10 plus the grappler's KAC.
What
Well, it turns
the
out
prunk?
It turns out his KAC is higher than 12, so unfortunately she does not manage to get out of his grasp.
No, okay. I have a question here,
What's
Kaylin.
up?
Kaylin,
Yeah.
Do you have haste?
I do, but it's a
Would
third
you be-
level spell.
Would you be willing to cast it? Because I might be able to save our friend.
The
No, I'm not
dragon.
Give me just a moment. Do a quick. What would this be? We don't have insight in this system. What skills do we have at our disposal here?
Maybe medicine if it's to see how he's doing.
Yeah,
Perception?
go ahead. Yeah. Do a perception. Why not? That'll work.
All right, I can percept.
For anyone
Mostly.
or everyone?
Anybody who is trying to. Yeah.
Shoo!
The 40 on perception.
It's pretty clear to both. Honestly, it's pretty clear to most people in this fight that he's not doing great. You can tell that his objective is to try to do as much damage as possible, or try to maybe even kill one of you, just to buy Nysterix some time. But it's clear
Alright.
that he's on the ropes.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Let's save that haste for the dragon.
We'll try not
I
to
will
be too
continue
hasty.
Yeah, let's not be too hasty.
Don't be hasty.
Oh.
So just fly over Ninden's head here, going over to the other side of the room.
Hello.
But past Ninden, continuing to provide harrying fire with my wisp, and I will try to shoot it with my +2 from my wisp and my
Okay.
+2 from get 'em,
And
and
+2 from flat-footed.
hopefully.
Can Caleb do it with +6 to her normal attack roll?
Let's see. Come on, 26.
Just a hit.
Yeah.
Just a hit.
12 sonic damage.
And that is a magic weapon, right?
It is, yes.
Because you have the holy fusion in it. Yeah,
Do.
it is not resisted.
Ignores the energy resistance of evil dragons, evil outsiders, and evil undead.
All right. Gur. He's going to move up next to his friend Ninden.
Gur, push to talk.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, sorry. Gur's gonna move up there to avoid having to deal with stupid cover and fire his weapon. 23 plus whatever the bonuses are to hit.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot.
There's a
I'm
lot.
giving you a +1 for coordinated shot.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we forgot to include that in Kaylin, so she actually did pretty good there.
right.
Yeah, that is going to be a hit.
Dope. For 27 electric damage, and it is magical.
Okay. Ouch. Oh, gosh. All right, Herald.
Indecisive. I really want to try to finish him, but I don't think that's likely. So Herald will get him and also tell Mouse, all right, Mouse, I have a lot of faith in your ability to deal with this.
Mind over matter, Captain.
Mind over matter, that a girl. Take 26 stamina. You'll need them all.
I'll need them all.
Yeah.
Has Mouse taken any HP damage?
No, remember
You've already asked that.
Well,
No, but she's taken more damage since then.
Yeah.
fair, but no.
All right. So that will take off the flat-footedness, and it will make it Ninden's turn.
Gur examines Mouse, kind of looks around. She's barely visible and says, "Not yet."
Ninden
Kind of
is
like bends over, like looking at the bottom of a car, and then gets up and shakes his head.
Yeah, exactly.
So Ninden steps up, brandishing his star knife, and we'll see what happens because I'm going to describe this one way or another way.
Right. What the dice tell us?
Oh, that's a 31 to hit, 33
Oh, yeah.
would get him. So Ninden is going to reach over, and he's trying to go for this guy's throat at this point because he's grabbed one of Ninden's friends. So he says, "I told you it was going to take more than one of you to finish us." And on finish, he draws the knife across the guy's throat. I really hope that he actually dies, because otherwise this is going to make no sense.
So he sees you approaching, and you've been watching him fight, and you get the impression that all of the data he has on you has you using your Vanguard abilities. This switch over to the sword and shield fighting style, he's not as familiar with. So he's prepared against normal Ninden tactics, and you can see that he raises his lance to defend in such a way that you might have struck previously, but he doesn't adjust in time to deflect the knife attack, and you find purchase directly in his throat. And you watch the intense anger in his eyes, and Mouse, you feel the intense anger as he gives you one last squeeze before he just kind of slowly slumps over, and you watch as his lance disappears. As he starts manifesting it.
Mouse, are you okay?
I'm okay.
You see like one little hand emerge from the coil, like with a thumb.
Yeah.
She's buried in dead or dying, I guess, salamander coil.
Yeah. Pretty horrific, really.
Yeah.
Ninden, two of Ninden's little spider legs sort of grasp at the dead body and pry it away and slide it across the floor, away from Mouse.
Okay, I'm up. And the first thing I'm gonna do,
she stalks over to her 2 weapons that she's left on the floor and promptly reloads them.
Gur does so as well.
Yeah, Ninden will swap out a battery for his gun since everybody's doing it. He was a tough challenger.
No doubt.
He
Really,
was.
Ninden?
It sounds like he was trying to buy time for the dragon.
Hopefully we didn't let him succeed.
We should probably hurry.
Mouse, can you take a quick look at that computer?
Referring to there's a desk in the northeastern corner.
sure thing, boss.
Yeah. It's weirdly illustrated, but
Yeah, it's
also
like
massive.
there's a glare.
Yeah, it's weird.
J.J. Abramson
Yeah.
illustrated this one.
All right, do you need a roll?
You can make one if you'd like. This it doesn't take Mouse long to figure out that this is not the resonator, and it does not have any direct control. The map that you were provided and the one that was indicated on the elevator showed that the floor directly above this is where the resonator is. So you can either take the lifts that are on the eastern side of the central column, indicated here, or you can take the stairs to go up, and that is where the resonator is.
Harald looks around at his team, unable to see their stamina bar, says, I suspect we need to take 10 minutes before assaulting the resident.
I could use one, yeah.
I don't know if we have time, Captain.
I'll radio the troops to see if they think they can spare.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm worried about timing as well.
So you reach
I'll
out to
radio the new
Panopoulos.
guy name, Panopoulos, yeah.
Mhm.
Panopoulos, do we have we just dealt with the dragon's lieutenant. Do we have 10 minutes or no?
He explains that it looks like the fight is pretty even so far. There's a lot of blows being traded back and forth, but it's hard to say how much longer they can keep it up. It seems just like when they first got here. It seems like the dragon ultimately has the upper hand, but he doesn't know. He cannot guarantee 10 minutes, but he says that he in case the dragon decides to come back to the spire, it might be best for you to make sure you're fighting fit. So do what you need.
All right, we're all out. Team, what are your thoughts?
Mouse promptly throws herself into one of the battered, burned chairs, sofas.
Oh yeah, this place is wrecked. By the way. All the exploding and the gunfire, like this place is a mess.
Trashed.
I'm not sure whether we should take a rest. The sooner we turn that resonator on, the sooner the accord we'll be able to hopefully power up. I don't know. Isn't it supposed to help them with their control over their technology?
It is.
I expect that as soon as we start manipulating the device, the dragon will return. I need to know if everyone is able to fight it without, dying.
I am.
It's me, Seth. Seth, the GM.
Hi, Seth, the GM.
Hi, Seth.
God, is that you?
How's it going? Should probably take a short rest.
Oh, I'm feeling real sleepy.
Okay.
Gur fight, and then he just inexplicably just falls asleep for 10 minutes.
It seems really ill-advised when our comrades are still out there fighting a dragon.
Well,
But
no, they've got it covered. They're not losing. They're evenly matched. So Harald waters a plant with his body.
What?
Well, there's still like a plant over in the corner.
Yeah.
I like to sleep nestled inside of dirt.
Right.
such a weirdo. All right. Do we want to sort of try and flank whoever might be up there by some of us going up
I
the
was going
stairs
to
and some
suggest-
going up the lifts?
We might actually want to
Definitely.
all just go up the stairs, because if the lift has been tampered with, what if the cable is cut, and then half of us will be in an elevator plummeting to our deaths?
Well, you know for a fact that because
That's not
of
how
the-
elevators work. There's sort of a cantilever system, and
Look, I saw it
actually-
on a holovid once, okay, Mouse?
You don't know how Anasan elevators work. However, you saw the diagram as you were going up the lifts, and this one is only good for these 2 floors at this point. The damage has caused it so that all the floors beneath the eastern elevators here only go between this office and the top of the spire.
Okay.
I
If
kind
you
of
all-
like Kalen's flanking idea.
Yes. Who will
Gur-
take the elevator?
Gur will load up into the elevator nearest to the stairs. Which one was that? You said it's the eastern elevators?
Yeah, these are the ones that will go up, the ones on the eastern side.
Okay, so Gur gets into this one.
Kaelin will
Okay.
take the far elevator. I think we probably want Ninden to take the stairs because he can
That's-
dominate those
yeah.
stairs.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay.
Nancy, take
Did
the
this guy have
stairs.
anything on him before we forget?
Oh, yeah.
Indeed.
What did he have?
He had some
Had to have
stuff.
good armor.
Some
loot
stuff.
the body.
Let's see here.
You could always tell us on break.
Vesk Brigandine 4.
Oh my god! That sounds like good armor.
He has a 4 next to it. I mean, when
That's
those
a high
numbers start-
number.
Yeah, when those numbers start getting up there, the price is high at least.
It's astronomical.
He has a pilot hand coil, so he did have a gun with 2 high capacity batteries. But why would he have used it, right?
Yeah, he's a Solarian. Unless he's one of those solar flare
He
Solarians.
had it to give to us.
Yeah.
he
So
had-
thoughtful of him.
He had a minor gluon crystal.
Gluon what?
and- Moving on. And a level 4 copper. clearance
Oklahoma.
card.
I'm sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear it over Leaf being mean to me.
He has a level 4 clearance card.
Oh,
Nice.
My God.
that is the second that we've found of the 4s.
And he also has a personal comm unit. There's nothing on it, however.
All right.
Ooh,
Uh,
guys, should I disguise myself as him? Maybe to confuse the people upstairs.
Sure, Captain.
I feel like it hasn't worked much.
I don't think it's ever worked, honestly. But you know what?
It did work a few times. Probably the most memorable time being when he disguised himself as a cultist of Azathoth and then awkwardly sidled behind some medical equipment.
That's
While the
right.
two people watched him like, what the heck is your problem?
Yeah, Captain. It can't hurt.
And then are you going to also spend a resolve and restore your stamina?
Yeah. You know what? It's probably for the best. I'm a
Everyone
big
else is
old
doing
pool of hit points, but it doesn't
Thanks,
do me
God.
any good if the hit points are gone.
Mm-hmm. All right. So
I'm
are
gonna
we
take
ready
that
to move?
gun. That's a good gun. It's 2d8.
That good
Wiggy,
gun.
wiggy, wiggy.
Yeah. No, it's a pretty decent gun, and it has a arc.
As far as small arms go.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it was pilot?
Pilot hand coil, yes. So it's a little bit like a Gur's gun. It's a rail gun technically.
Ooh.
It's like a
Wow.
handheld rail gun. Anyway.
Weird.
Okay, cool. I'm excited to have different sound effects when I fire.
You don't like the standard pistol sound.
Yeah, it makes me feel like I'm not playing in science fiction.
Like a pleb.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no. Bullets are lame.
I
Primitive.
hard disagree. But
Yeah, excuse you. The entire world of Mass Effect is looking at you in disgust.
That's true. There's a lot of
It's
but
true.
they are all those are all rail weaponry technically. Especially if we're going by Mass Effect 1.
Yeah, but well, these are like full electrical coils. The Mass Effect guns are still technically slugs of matter shaved off of it. Anyways, we're not.
Right. So
Going
I
too
have-
deep
I
down
have-
this rabbit hole.
I have actually been doing things during this discussion. No worries.
Oh,
there.
that's good.
Yeah. So
I was kind of wondering, but it's cool.
Yeah, no. I understand. I'm glad that you didn't completely lose faith in me.
Oh,
But yes. You were able to take your respective paths to get up to this higher level. Let me go ahead and move us over.
Oh god,
Is
oh
it about
god,
time
oh
for
god, what's
break?
up here?
It is about time for break.
Oh.
I believe in
Liz,
sensibility
I've
of
got
medical.
I'm paying attention. I got it.
Sorry.
It's all right. So yes, as you ascend to this top level, above you is an oddly shaped dome, almost like a smooth plus sign draping above your head. There's almost like a strange webbing around most of the dome, but there are some big archways to the northwest, northeast, southeast, and southwest that are open, and you can see out from here onto the over the city. So you have a view of everything here. Well, kind of, because around you are 12-foot high walls that are mostly a transparent material. With doors on the west and the east leading out to the platform proper. Around you are a number of computers and systems lined up against the transparent walls. And standing in the center is a massive device with computer terminals and holographic walls of code surrounding it. Mouse, you recognize this. Mouse and Gur recognize this as the psychic resonator. This device does have some Afridi technology attached to it, which you recognize as the inhibitor, the one that's making everyone sad, essentially. However, also standing in this room and keeping watch are two fire giants.
Oh.
I've been waiting for what the heck are those? Because I'm
Yeah.
scared.
Yeah, they're big.
You don't know your fire giants too well necessarily, but something about the way that they dress makes them appear to be siblings. The way that they look and dress, they look very. They look like they have similar familial facial structure and the way that they look at each other when they see all of you arrive indicates a closeness that existed before they were soldiers. They already have their weapons out, and they present them as you step out of the lift and come up from the stairs, ready to fight. And that is where
Promptly try to kill us.
We are going to go to break. So,
Well, shoot, the elevator is in.
so we'll be back at roughly 16 minutes after the hour, and we will continue this insane gauntlet of combat here in the Dragonslair. So don't go anywhere. Thank you for sticking around as we, as I forgot to say, found the bathroom in real life. You know, we go on these breaks, and I forget. You know, I forget to say these things. You know, that's part of our brand, and I'm just screwing everything up.
Tom, did you have any success with the?
I was sorry.
Lost. Oh, okay.
I just made it back. The bathroom threw me into the forest after I was done.
The hedgehog forest?
No. The forest like behind my house.
Oh, okay.
No.
Well, at least it didn't like.
Go ahead.
Oh, at least it didn't throw him back there while he was still going. Like, that would just be messy.
Yeah.
I just imagine because like you have like kind of like a forest set up for Pepper.
Yes, I do.
Like a little cloth forest for walked around in.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if you were just suddenly hedgehog size and you were inside of that little forest.
I would be simultaneously delighted and also terrified to be the same size as my hedgehog because she's actually quite scary to creatures of her size. She's just all sharp and spiny and stuff.
Yeah. She eats bugs.
Yeah.
You're not a bug, so you're fine.
No, as long as I don't bug her, I guess.
Anyway, you can expect this kind of hilarious banter that specifically Tom and I just shared because in just 2 weeks, what's the starting date? It's the 6th, I think, of
the
December.
6th.
Yeah, the
Indeed
6th
it
of
is.
December, all the way through the 8th of December. We are both going to be at PAX Unplugged in Philadelphia. So if anybody is, for some reason, also going to be at PAX Unplugged that is listening, you can expect to see us there. Go ahead and join our Discord, which you can find linked below the video. Do we have that on YouTube also? Is it linked on YouTube? Or is it just on Twitch?
It's linked on the podcast.
Okay.
I imagine it's on our YouTube page, but I will double check.
Okay. So join our Discord. Let us know if you're going to be there. If we might want to schedule a meetup or something like that. I'm gonna try to reach out to some Cosmic Crit folk and see if they're going to be there. But it sounds like Tom, you're going to be stationary for a lot of it.
I am. Friday. I'm going primarily. My initial reason was primarily to demo some games for a wonderful game company that I'm a big fan of. It's the Chipper Theory Games booth. If you're in the area, they make really cool games. But I'm going to try and hit up the Starfinder special, actually, the 200. I'm very excited to try and play it in person. I'm also horrified to try and decide which character to bring and thus print out all of the necessary materials that have, for 2 years, remained digital.
Yeah, it's a little nuts. I myself, I'll be zipping around, so probably the best way to get a hold of me is to catch me on Discord and let me know where you're going to be. So
regardless, let both of us know. Hit us up on Discord in general, private message us, whatever.
Indeed. But yeah, with that out of the way, I don't really think we have anything else to cover so far. I think we could probably just get right back into it, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take.
I think so. Yeah. I had a mouthful
So-
of sandwich.
Understood. So yeah,
I forgot I was double muted.
double mute, always effective. So yes, when we left off, the party had just gone up to the top of the spire where the psychic resonator is, and upon emerging, instead of a dragon, they came into contact with two fire giants. We'll go ahead and turn the percussion on because we have already rolled initiative. Let's see here. Do I have everybody? Yes, I do. Good job, everyone. Excellent work.
And then
Thanks.
you can increase your thing because.
I already did.
Oh, good luck.
Thanks.
I realize that's a little bit loud. I'm going to go ahead and turn that music down just a little bit. Ninden, it is your turn.
Captain, your orders.
Oh, fight the fire
Ninden.
giants, I think.
Ninden delays.
Okay.
Oh, right. Oh, right. You're waiting for me to. Oh, which way is the door on this elevator?
It's to the east. But it's transparent, so you can still see them.
All right. but I can't shoot them.
If you had a
All right.
laser
Saying I
weapon,
could
you could.
see them through the elevator?
Yes.
I'm gonna stay in here.
I think most spells require line of effect, right?
Depends.
Worry about it on her turn.
What about
What
get
do
him?
you do?
Get him work? All right, I'm gonna use get him on this boy,
Uh-huh.
and then use my move action to get out of this awkward situation.
Yeah, because staying in the elevator sounds like a great plan until the fire giant walks up to the elevator and traps you in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not a place you want to be in.
Nah.
Okay, now it is Ninden's turn.
All right. That's what I thought. Just wanted to, make sure. Ninden comes over here,
Get him.
Let me
marches
see.
right up to the giant,
I want to double check something about.
holding.
Okay, yeah, there is reach. Did you want to move up that close, or did you want to move up so that you can hit and not provoke?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
move up that close and provoke. While Ninden is going, he is drawing his shield and star knife to clarify. So I
Okay.
have slight bonus to my AC.
Okay. Ooh, that might not hit. These, not as good as hitting as Gorchak was. 31 versus KAC.
With mobility, that is a miss.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Ninden takes his star knife. These, to clarify, these are like 12 feet high, you said, right?
Not
That I'm
the
pinging?
consoles.
Okay.
The consoles are not 12 feet high. The walls around with the doorway on the west and eastern side. Those are 12 feet high.
Oh, shoot. That changes things then. How high are they? Could I stand on the other side and shoot both of them with a giant line of electricity and sonic damage?
No, they're a little bit taller than that. I'd say that these
Okay.
computer consoles reach about 8 feet up.
Fair enough. That doesn't change anything then. Ninden is
Alright.
going to stab with his star knife.
Okay,
Hiya!
he
it is-
attempts to hit you with a you notice a sword of some variety. It looks like a plasma sword.
Ooh, I'll be taking that sword, thank you. I've been looking for a good. You see, this one's kind of dinky, and he stabs.
Shut up.
That's a 25 versus KAC. This is cold and piercing damage.
Okay. Yeah, that is absolutely a hit. Let's see here.
All right. 13 cold, 12 piercing. Again, it doesn't matter actually because it's all.
Was he smart enough to do cold resistance? He was not. He was not. Okay. So let's see here.
Yay!
He big dumb giant. All right. Yeah, that's a solid stab. Mouse, your turn.
Thank you.
So that weapon that he's got, is
Mhm.
that a powered weapon or is it a magic
It
weapon?
is. It is.
That was
powered.
a okay.
It might be both, but
Yeah. Well, nah. Mouse is going to move. Man, Ninden, your big fat butt is in the way. Well, she's
He
going
looks
to.
over his shoulder. Which butt? This butt.
He like shakes it.
Sorry, Mouse. This power armor is really bulky. Does this make my butt look big?
Yes.
Twice as big.
Does this armor make my butt look like a thorax?
So Mouse moves to there and designates target.
Alrighty.
And that's it, unfortunately.
All right. Frustrated that he missed that initial attack. This individual is going to try to slash at Ninden a couple more times. Let's see here.
No.
I know. Full attack. Who could have guessed? Oh, that is a miss.
Haha.
Oh, that's also definitely a miss. Wow, he just kind of Star Wars kids a little bit. Kaylin!
Hey, that's my move.
You're not wrong.
All right. I'm gonna. How high did you say the ceilings were? Like 12 feet?
The ceiling is open.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna standard action to take my starlight form, and then 5 feet out of the elevator, and then 20...
Like you got a dome over your head. You predict that the top of the dome is probably like 70 to 80 feet up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 25. No, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go 25 feet up. That takes 50, and then I'll go one more out away from here. So I'm 25 feet up, and Rocket, I'll be here.
Jetpack so fast.
And then, no, that's not a jetpack. That's a flight from my starlight form. That's magic flight.
Magic flight.
And then
Way
I'll go
better
ahead and
than jetpacks.
summon a wisp on the one that Ninden is attacking and provide harrying fire.
Yeah, you have full view of the battlefield.
I
from
do.
here,
That's
so-
why I'm up here.
Yep. All right.
That'll be it.
Okay. Schlinger's turn. Let's see. Let me look at her stats real quick. I want to see what skills she has.
Oh wait, no wisp because I standard action to take my starlight form. No wisp.
Oh, right.
I'm a lie.
Let's go ahead. I was wondering. I was like, is Starlight a swift action? Huh? I don't
No,
know.
it's the standard action. I just
Got
was
it, got
like,
it.
I got caught up with moving and forgot that I'd already taken my standard.
Right. Okay. Well, Schlega cannot turn down the opportunity to fight another large individual. So
Yes, Clash of the Titans.
she's actually going to move up and using Nimble Fusillade. She's going to make a full attack after making a movement.
You bastard! You told
How
us it was
could
for
we
no
have
particular
guessed?
reason. On the
I
break,
did
dear
ask for a
listener.
reason.
On the break, dear listener, Seth asked about Nimble Fusillade and what that was to confirm how it. Yeah,
Oh,
and
sorry.
he told us it was for no particular reason.
Yeah.
We didn't believe him.
I
believe
believed him.
100%.
Yeah. Sense motive score of -5.
That's because you possess a pure, gentle heart.
God damn it.
I'm a sucker.
Oh, you flatter me.
Oh dear.
Oh, I was talking to Tom, dear.
Oh,
Well, she's a little bit better than her brother is. She got a really awful attack first, so that not very impressive. But the second one was actually a critical hit.
Ay, ay, ay,
Okay,
ay. All right, so that's an entropy point right off the bat. Give me the news.
Let's see. Hold on. Okay. That's nice clean number. I like that. This is gonna be 38. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, wow. Very clean number. So that's going to be 40 total damage, fire and slashing. 22 of that is flaming.
22 of that is flaming. Okay,
That's
so
an
that doesn't make
additional
a
fire damage on top of the initial attack.
That's fine. That doesn't make a huge difference in terms of
Right.
DR for me, so that's good. So you said 40. I'm taking 10 off of that, 5 for each type of resistance.
42.
42. I'm
No,
sorry.
No, I'm sorry. It was 40. You're right. I'm sorry. 40. So you took 30 damage. We're done.
Yes.
Final offer. 30 damage.
Fine. Okay, sold to the Vesk and the spider suit.
Though I have a question. Now we need to do wound. So.
Oh yes!
Oh
You
goodness!
need to make a save of some variety, but I need to figure out which one it
I believe it is a
is.
fortitude save.
Well, it
for
depends
wound.
because wound does different things, right?
Oh,
So,
you're right.
yes.
So yeah, roll that d20 on the table.
Indeed. 8.
Who has the table?
I am trying to find the table. There's going to be
goodness.
bleed, so there's no save. Actually, you're just
Oh,
bleeding.
that's not exciting. I wanted to lose an eye or something.
However, I think that goes straight out of your hit points, right? Or does
It-
bleed do stamina first?
No, it's right out of your hit points. I want to say, right, Simon? You've done bleed a lot with operatives.
Have I? Only if it says hit points. I think it's just
Oh.
damage, and damage by default goes
That
against.
makes
Oh, okay.
sense. Either way,
That's fair.
It doesn't happen until your turn, so I have time to look it up.
Fair enough.
We will go ahead and move on over to Gur.
Wanted to lose an eye. Come on. Bleed damage.
Jeez. All right. So how far up is the guy, and how far down comparatively is she?
I'm confused.
They're both the
They're on
same.
the ground.
They're both on the
same
ground.
level. Yeah.
Never
10 feet.
mind. Fantastic.
Never you mind.
Who said that? I don't know what you're talking about.
Put that wound away or
Shenanigans.
you'll lose an eye.
Oh my lord, can I not roll anything? Okay, never mind.
Oh no.
All right, yeah. So Gur's gonna go ahead and step out of the elevator around the corner, line up a shot, and then sneeze, and the shot goes wide.
And it's a weird. It's like you've got like the two mouths, right? So it's like a double sneeze.
Yeah.
Like
Sneeze
it
on the
totally
other
takes
side.
you by surprise. Like you have no idea what just happened. But
Hey guys, I managed to keep my third eye open while I sneeze.
and that'll
And
bring us
then
back
it
to
pops up.
Herald.
Oh, you got in my line of sight. Oh, but the giant's tall. I'll fire over Gur's head to the giant.
Sure,
Um,
that's fine.
I will get her, and then I will clever attack her
Okay, so we're going
with my
after.
new pistol.
Oh wow, look at that CR. Jeez.
Yeah, look at those rolls. 19. That's what that'll buy.
Yeah. Okay, so hold on. Let me put the appropriate things on here. It's definitely flat-footed against attacks now, 100%. And that's absolutely a hit.
Against EAC, yeah. 14 electric.
It's
Woogie,
electric.
woogie, woogie.
Boogie, woogie, woogie. No.
All right. There we go. That'll bring us back to Ninden.
All right. Ninden is going to silently thank the lady giant for getting up so close, and then call out to Herald. Thank you for flat-footing her. He's going to shoot his cathode cannon right down the middle of them. So they're both
sure.
going to get hit. The guy's going to get an attack of opportunity, though. So why doesn't
I
he
think
go
they
ahead if he'd
both
like?
Would? Yeah, they both
She's
flat-footed
flat-footed.
against
She's
attacks.
flat-footed to my attacks.
against the attack. Right. Yes. We've already established this. Right. No, he doesn't hit.
Okay, fine. That's a cathode cannon to the. Darn it! That's a natural toot. Toot toot.
Oh no.
I don't suppose their EAC is her EAC is 20.
It's
Flat-footed
not.
EAC.
Flat-footed EAC, yeah.
Oh, actually,
That's
yes, it is.
yay!
Actually managed to hit her.
That's disgusting.
But wait,
Yep.
Herald, save
wait,
the day.
wait. So this is a
Yep,
line
yep.
weapon, right?
It's a wide line, which ignores the fact that if it hits the first person and misses, as long as it doesn't block them, and I am shooting it in such a way where it's hitting both of them, so it wouldn't be blocked by him, if that makes sense.
Okay. I wasn't quite sure how that worked, but
I understand. I think, but this is the direction I'm shooting it, and it would be off to one side, so it would be the next square would go like this way, so it would hit her. As long as it's not fully stopped by my target, it continues on. That's the benefit of wide.
If they were standing in a straight line, then it would work like a normal line because they're large. But
if I'd been firing from here, that's why I love wide lines so much.
Right.
So that's 23 points of electricity and sonic. Yes, thank you for coming to my heavy weapon TED Talk. Heavy weapons are the only ranged weapon worth firing. Thank you.
Wow.
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Thank you. Yep, no questions, no further questions. That's my turn.
Your stands and applause.
After I raise after I raise my shield, we'll say towards the lady because she actually hit me last round.
Right. Oh wait, you need to take bleed damage.
Oh yes, I do. Please give me 1d6 bleed damage.
Oh wow, that's a 6. Okay.
Right, I'm bleeding.
Oh yeah, I'm bleeding.
Hey, thanks.
How cool.
Mister. Thanks.
Wow, I looked up bleed and it says the target gains the bleeding condition. See page 273. Oh,
I looked it up. It's just
the wound table is 1d6.
right, but I was wondering if it was directly to hit points or just damage.
I think it's just damage.
Ironically, though, it is removed by anything that restores hit points, even if you haven't lost any hit points.
That makes sense. That means that the envoy can't
just
pep talk your wound closed.
Yeah.
Unless the envoy takes that new feat from Com or the archetype.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. That will bring us to Mouse's turn after Ninden bleeds on the floor a little bit.
Ew.
So can we retcon that designate target? I now have twin targeting. Can I have? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Twin targeting is pretty boss.
However, I also have another question.
Yeah.
Is this the device that has the inhibitor on it?
Yes.
There in the
But
middle
it's also
there?
the resonator.
Yeah, the resonator. Is there a way that I can disable that resonator?
You suspect it will probably take some time
Boo.
to look at it and
That may be a
figure out
blessing.
how it works. I mean,
I also don't want to alert that dragon.
Yeah.
How many times has Mouse worked on a psychic resonator with an inhibitor placed on it?
Okay. Aside from that one time in college,
Yeah, all right. Well, she's gonna shoot the big one.
That's my favorite.
This
It's one of my favorite quotes from Predator, but I like Duke Nukem's version of it. You
Which
don't have
one?
time to bleed. I don't have
Oh.
time to bleed. The guy's response to that, by
cool.
the way, is great because that doesn't make any sense. Like the guy looks at him, he's like, "You're bleeding. Are you gonna be okay?" And the guy replies, "I don't got time to bleed." And the guy looks at him like, "Oh, okay,
All right.
like, whatever."
Weird flex, but okay.
Well, Mouse is gonna shoot with the Gelid Ice Carbine. Gelid Ice Carbine.
You sure you want to shoot from there? Because that console's 12 feet, and then Ninden, like...
There's a little bit of soft cover situation going on.
Yeah.
Oh, fine. I'll move to here.
But
But
now
console
you can't
is
see him at
completely
all.
blocking the shot.
Now I can't see him at all.
Right.
You
might see his red hair.
I was here.
please.
I mean,
Can he fly?
You have a
Can you
jetpack? You
climb?
can get on top of that console.
she has hover skates, not jump jets, I think.
But I have a move speed of only 30.
Don't you have more speed when you've got your little hover skates on?
You can
Hover
boost
skates
them.
on?
Yeah.
Boosted. Let's
Yeah,
just
make
say
it
that
so.
that was enough movement.
I make it so.
Because that's 45.
Yeah.
So that would have been increased by half.
Mhm.
That's how the skates work.
What kind of
right?
an action does that take?
Is that a swift?
I sure hope so. You know, to like click your
Genetic.
heels.
Doubtful.
Nick, do you know?
Hover skates. When you take a move action to move your speed, you can increase your land speed by 20 feet by overcharging your hover skates.
Oh,
The hover skates
okay.
must cool down for 1 minute before you can overcharge them again, but you know, it looks like it doesn't
Cool.
take any extra time.
All right,
Cool.
there you go.
That means I can shoot!
And that's all that we wanted to do.
Bring death to my enemies! And then I'll totally miss.
Which
right.
I have to pay attention to which gun she's using because I've got different sound effects for all of them. So, like, which one she using today?
Today, she's going to use the gelid ice carbine.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did say that. Okay, give me that roll. I'm hungry.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Cool. Okay, for
As we previously
22
established,
cold and
he's-
piercing.
Is not smart enough to pack additional resistance. So let's see here.
And so, like, 11 points of cold, 11 points of piercing.
Mm-hmm. Well, more occult than that. Let's see here.
Yay!
It's 5 extra.
Yes, it is. Okay, math complete.
Yes! Success!
Done it.
I've mathed. Ladies and gentlemen, I have mathed.
Scattered applause.
Continuing to demonstrate that they are not quite. Oh my god, that might actually be a hit. Oh my god. I'd like to thank the Academy. All right, let's see here. It's gonna be 36 versus KC.
Yes, you've done it.
I've done it. Okay, what about the second attack? God damn it, Jack to die. I don't know about this one. 33?
Oh, you made it.
Yeah,
That's 2 hits.
2 attacks. Yeah. I get to hit, and
I love it. At this point, I'm just like, oh yeah, go Seth. You did it. You've done it. You've hit me. Do you want to take an eye?
Here's a cookie.
The first one is going to be 27 electricity and fire damage.
What?
Hold on.
Oh right, because he has a plasma sword.
Indeed.
I want that. I want
Actually,
that.
so let's try and make this easier. Well, actually, it's not. Crap. It doesn't make that much of a difference, though, because you don't save that much against it.
Sure.
It's going to be 35 electricity and fire damage. So I think that
in
makes it
total.
30, right?
Electricity and fire. Yes, 30 points.
Okay. That's the first one.
Oh, I see. Okay, so yikes.
Yeah, they hurt if they hit.
Yeah, they're really scary when they hit.
The next one is 28 electricity and fire, so
Okay.
that's 23.
Ninden is going to spend an entropy point on this to mitigate it as a reaction by 8 points of damage.
Okay.
So what was the original total?
28, so I think that
Okay.
would bring it down to 15.
Down to 15, indeed. All
Okay.
right.
And I'll bring it
Oof a
back to Caleb.
doof.
Yeah, he stopped
All
Star Warsing and he started slashing.
Yeah. It's like, all right, this is the handle.
This side. That's what I need.
Right.
Oh gosh, dang it. I hate trying to do this without a mouse. Yeah. 15, 20, 25, 35, 40, and then heck it, I will go up to 35 feet off the ground.
Okay.
And I will summon my wisp, like I said I was going to do.
Okay. On
It's a nice low level.
same one. Sotar or Schlega.
On her.
Okay.
The
Schlega.
gal. Schläger. Just, increase some of these buffs, and that'll do parrying fire. So the next attack will get a +2.
Okay.
On top of all the other bonuses.
Speaking of Schlega, she's going to go ahead and let's see here. What would she do? I'm trying to figure out what her bonuses are. Oh yeah. So she's going to go ahead and move. Let's see. Jumping up onto the top of the elevator here. So go ahead and take an attack of opportunity, Ninden.
Oh, yes. Gladly. Star Knife. Yeah, that's only a 21. With a bunch of bonuses, though.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be a hit. It's gonna be a hit.
Yep.
Let's see here.
22 points of piercing and cold.
Mhm. And cold, that's not nice. Let's see here.
Well, shouldn't have been a fire giant.
Actually, I think no, she does have resistance against certain things.
Oh.
Let's see here. Yeah, she's smarter than her brother is for sure. It's not cold though. She doesn't have cold resistance. She just has DR. So, all right. Let's reduce a little bit, but that's fine. And I believe so. She's standing on top of the elevator tube here, which is about 10 feet off of the ground. And I don't know if that means that she has flanking on Ninden in this current arrangement.
I will save you the trouble and tell you that as a vanguard, I have that annoying thing that makes me
Doesn't even
unflankable.
matter.
Yeah.
But she has
Unflankable.
I am unflankable.
She's going to utilize Nimble Fusillade. Oh, God, that's a hit. Okay. Remember, I got an 18 on the die. I don't even have to look. And then a 19 on the die. Okay, fine.
Goodness.
All right. Thank you, I guess.
Stop it!
Guys, I don't know if we're going to have another 10-minute rest after this, but boy, howdy do I need it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That'll only make it more exciting.
I want to make sure that I understand this one, too, because she also has...
Exciting in quotes. In scare quotes.
Brutal Blast. What gear boost is that?
That allows you to add strength to attacks with explode weapons, I believe. Am I correct, Gur?
It actually has to do with blast weapons, but yes. So unless they're using their blast weapons,
They're not. No. Why does she have Brutal Blast? She's not using it. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, that's 2 successful attacks. This one is an advancing andesite magma blade, however. So this one has slashing damage. So you do resist both forms of damage that are coming at you.
Okay.
That said, there is another couple attacks. Oh my God, she rolled maximum. All right.
Oh no.
All right, you might be trying too hard to kill us. Take it back a notch.
Look, I'm sorry.
No.
I actually didn't adjust
please.
these enemies at all, so I'm just
Hit
rolling
me.
real well. That first attack is going to be 34 fire and slashing damage.
Okay, so 24 after resistances and DR.
Oh my
24.
God, almost maximum again.
Okay.
And then 31 fire and slashing damage.
All right,
with
so
the second
21. Ninden explodes with entropic energy. I realized, in fairness' sake, I already used my reaction against the brother when he
right.
went to mitigate, but I have reactive that I can use once a day, so we'll just say I used that to take my
Okay.
attack of
I think you
opportunity.
already did that in the previous episode.
Did I?
I believe you did.
Okay. Then you know what? Why don't you give her back that health if you want?
If I want to.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. You're the GM, man. This is your world.
I didn't realize
all
that
right.
kind of power is what I had.
Yeah, go
Oh,
figure.
you have all the power.
Rocks fall,
I
everyone
got the
dies.
power. You're like Jim Carrey and Bruce Almighty.
rock.
Sure, that's the one we'll go with.
Yep. All right. Ninden is just pummeled by both fire giants.
Yeah, these
Yes,
guys are
thank
going
you,
a little
Liz.
crazy.
Liz posted a wonderful gif of Jim Carrey from Bruce Almighty to our group Discord.
It's
All right,
the
well,
one
I
where
guess-
he strips in one smooth motion.
It's just incredible.
Well, that's basically what happened to his stamina points. So
Yeah, basically, Ninden's just like, come on, hit me. Whew. They're gone.
speaking
love
of
how
stamina
I'm-
points being gone, hey, Gur, it's your turn.
Blah,
Hey,
blah,
Ninden,
blah.
taken any damage yet? HP damage, that is?
Do I legally have to tell you?
Yes.
Uh,
The status
No.
the status effect I have on you demands you tell me.
I took 6 points of hit point damage.
Wonderful. Give me 5 of those.
No,
Okay.
I don't wanna.
Deal with
They're-
it. You have no choice. You cannot.
All right,
for
then what are
your
you
quick
doing?
assessment, Gur, you see that Sortar, the one that your captain has not indicated, is more heavily damaged, but Schlega is obviously targeted, so it's up to you.
Right. Gur is going to move up here, and as he does, he's switching weapons over to his colossal cannon,
Okay.
and he's firing at the lady
Okay.
with a 28 to hit for 15 damage.
God, yeah. Yes.
Ooh, poopy damage though. Tell you what.
That's fine. That's fine. All right.
Yeah, you would say that.
That'll bring us to Herald. I'm sorry, that was the Colossus Coil. Let me blip. Blip.
Oh no.
Zap.
There we go. Herald.
Blap.
Herald will cry, Ninden, you can. Oh no, I'm too far away. He can't hear. Hustle
Also-
up 30 feet. You can do it. Scoring 26 stamina.
Yeah, like, then looks over and sees Herald like running over to him, like he's got something important to deliver. Or say. He's like, "You can do it."
Also,
Thank you, Captain.
Take back that last HP that you lost.
You're such a giving jerk.
Thank you. I bought this like voice implant that makes my voice louder, but somehow it doesn't make my inspiration have higher range. Just doesn't
I'm
make
pretty
my
sure
voice-
there's an improvisation for that.
Oh.
Yes.
Ninda.
Well, these folks seem to be pretty easy for me to hit. Now that I've jinxed myself, I'm gonna make a full attack, one on each. But I mean, it's not like I
flat-footed is both over for both.
Yes. So you can guilt-free attack whichever one you want.
Yeah. I mean, I'm attacking both.
Okay.
So first one is at the brother. Second one is at the sister.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh my god!
No.
I'll have you know, I
You
didn't
make
even
yourself
say it.
bad.
Whoa!
Ladies and
Dear
ladies and gentlemen,
listener,
I have rolled 2 nat 1s. I expect a pentagram to open up underneath me very shortly, and to be sucked away.
You can't
um,
write this.
You rolled great damage too. It's the worst part.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's phenomenal damage. One of them was absolute max. Okay,
Oh my god, max on 4 dice.
Yep.
Wow. The
Odds of that are
statistical
like one-
improbabilities of that second roll are insane.
The statistical probability, it's a 1 in 400 roll anyway to roll 2 nat 1s in a row, let alone
right.
max damage on the dice. So anyway, hey, how are you guys? That's Ninden's turn.
So
I've
I'm
been
pretty
better.
sure that there's something to be said about the law of equivalent exchange there, but we won't get into that.
Anyway.
No.
Let's not.
Hey, Mouse.
I'm just gonna stand here and do my other
Hey.
job. Take punishment.
Well, also, Ninden,
Oh, yep.
two
Give me
more
that
bleed.
bleed. Bleed. Oh, I'm just bleeding everywhere.
Whoop. Don't slip.
Oh, there I go, bleeding again.
Well, honestly, story-wise, this makes sense. Like, Ninden just got lambasted by 2, like, coordinated swordsmen. And he's trying to strike back, but he just got hit 4 times by these flaming plasma blades. So
Yeah,
it makes sense that
pretty-
he wouldn't necessarily be the most competent at fighting back in this particular moment. But yeah, that brings us to Mouse.
All right, Mouse is gonna full attack with
I
her
recommend it.
gelid ice carbine.
Roll better than Ninden.
Let us hope. Let
You can
us
do it.
hope.
I believe in you.
Okay,
wow.
so that's 30 and
Uh-huh.
then an 18.
And that's the 18's already adding your targeting bonus.
Sadly, yes.
Let me double check his I don't think his EAC is 19. I think that's just a miss.
Oh.
Yeah, it is. It is just a miss. Very close.
No.
But that first one hits. Absolutely.
Yay!
Let's see. And yes, upon shooting this fire giant in the back, you can see he is now well and truly bloodied. So,
Yay! He gets stabbed in the back with
an
icicle.
icicle. Right. Which will bring us to that giant. I'll go ahead and finish calculating his damage. Math.
Ugh,
Early morning
math.
math. It's not okay.
It's not early
it's like-
morning yet anymore.
Yeah, it's like 3 p.m. It's not even early morning for most
Be,
of the
be
cast.
quiet. Shut up.
Yeah.
All right.
Almost
Yeah.
11 here.
All right.
I'm the GM. It's more. Anyway, yeah, it's going to continue this pursuit to try and hit Ninden. Oh, missing both times this time, so you're good. Galen.
All right. We'll switch that harrying fire to covering fire so that Ninden will get a +2 to his AC against
There you
her
go.
next attack. And then, you know what? These guys have pretty low AC, so I'm gonna try as a full round here to trip them with Slithering Chain. 1 for each spells. Slithering Chain. Come on. Where's my other window? Bring it back. Oh no! That's only a 14.
Yikes.
versus-
Oh, dear.
Versus
Who
his
are you attacking with that
CMD.
one? I guess it doesn't matter all that much.
I mean, it's a nat 1.
Yeah.
It's both. I did it as a full round, so I get to do it one more time.
Oh, okay.
Against her.
Okay.
Come here.
Come here.
I have things, man. Oh man.
Better, but still not quite enough, unfortunately.
Yeah. Ah. Boo.
Here's the funny thing. If you kept it on harrying, you would have hit, probably.
Well, it would have only been on the first one, so.
Oh, that's... well, were they both going after her?
No, there's one for each.
That's what I meant. Anyway,
Full round lets me do.
whatever. Doesn't matter. It's her turn.
Boo.
So her first attack is going to have a -2 to it. Is that correct?
Oh, they do still need a will save each for the fear.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no, it is only on a hit. I lie.
Okay, I was going to say
You
that
have a
doesn't
note there
really
that
make
says
a lot
on
of
a hit.
sense, but okay.
Yeah, it's only on a hit. Drat. Oh well.
All right.
It was worth a try.
It was worth a try. All right, that is going to bring us to her turn. It's -2. Oh, dear. Why did she roll so well? Okay. Does a 34 hit your KAC with your entropic bonus?
Yep.
Oh, man.
You have
I
You have a
thought
+2.
another crit!
a
Oh.
+2.
I thought, I thought you told Seth that. I mean, regardless, it meets if I get a +2, but I thought he took it off the attack roll.
Well, it technically
Yeah, I
goes
took
to
it
you,
off
but
of
if
the
it
attack
meets,
roll.
then
It turned her
Drat.
36 into a 34.
Okay, then it beats by 2. But I understand you have some worse news for me, Seth.
Yeah, then the second attack was another crit. Is the
Uh-huh.
other news.
Lose an eye. Lose an eye.
Why
wanna
are
lose
you
an eye
cheering
so
for
bad.
that?
Wow. So, first attack against Ninden. And again, this one is the fire and slashing, so there's more damage reduction happening here.
That's about the only good news.
Yeah. Oof. That's going to be 32 fire and slashing damage on the first attack.
Okay. Ninden's gonna use mitigate on the crit. So 32.
Probably smart.
Yep. Thanks. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, God. Okay, that next one is going to be 58 fire and slashing damage.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, Ninden picks up an entropy point for being crit and then immediately spends it to use that by 8. So that's 58 was the original total.
Yeah.
Wow, these
Minus
giants
8,
are a lot harder than Veselair.
I know.
minus 10 for my resistance, so I still lose 40 hit points. And I imagine you need to roll a d20.
Yeah, I gotta go back to wound. Why did I close the wound tab? Because I didn't think I would crit again.
I got it up for you. Go ahead.
Okay, I rolled a 13.
Oh, that's not bleed.
I
It's
think
an
that's an
eye. It's an eye.
Oh
But I get
boy.
to make a reflex save,
Okay.
which I'm very good at. The DC for this is going to be 10 plus the character's level.
Uh-huh.
No, 10 plus the weapons level.
Right.
Plus
so the item
their-
is the weapon
their
is an
strength.
advancing andesite magma blade.
Cool. Let's see what that level is then.
Yes.
The
Uh,
rules chrome
roll-
here. It is a level
roll
8
first.
weapon.
Oh, it's a level 8 weapon?
Yeah.
Roll first.
Okay, so-
Math later.
10 plus half the weapons item level. Yeah, let me roll.
Yeah.
That's only a 17. This could be bad.
If it's plus their
Guys,
strength
You mean
strength
good?
modifier, you're
14
already
plus
out.
their
Oh no, it's a
strength.
level 8 weapon. You're already out.
Okay.
No
so
way for you.
Well, remember, it's half level.
Yeah, it's
Seth.
14 plus their strength modifier.
What's their
We probably
strength
didn't make
modifier?
it.
What is their strength modifier? What is
God, if
the
their strength modifier is
what
low,
is
It'll
I'm gonna be
say-
surprised.
what is
The
what
large
is
fire
the
giant?
what is the fire giant's strength modifier?
It's probably more than 3.
Okay, fine. I lose an eye. I got what I wanted.
You lose an eye!
It's a plus 6, so the DC would be 20.
Oh no!
Mac loses an eye and everybody's happy.
Everyone.
That is insane.
Now Ninden really can't perceive things.
Nope. Nobody is more excited for this than me because this is so cool character-wise. Mechanically speaking, I have a -2 to perception checks, but more importantly, I am gonna get an eye patch and it's gonna look so cool, guys.
Character development.
You're assuming
Yes.
Ninden survives this fight.
Yeah,
True,
that
I
first
won't have
hit
an eye patch
opens you
if I
up. Like you're defending against Sorter, and then Schlega, with her higher position, manages to open up your defenses with a slash, and then she stabs Ninden right in the face. Like everybody can see the tip of this blade go into his face, like the eye zone.
Oh.
Which will bring us to Gur, by the way,
Ninden-
witnessing this happen.
Ninden roars in pain and just clutches his eye as blood gushes from his hand.
Oh,
Gur feels that through the status and lifelink that he has going right now, and immediately knows what's happened. Ninden, you do get 5 HP back, but he
That's good.
Gur freaks the fuck out in full attacks.
all right.
The pronk out. Sorry,
Right.
That's
I
a-
meant Pronk.
all against the lady here, and that's
That makes
supposed to be
sense.
a 23 into 20, or are there additional
Yes.
bonuses that I'm missing here?
So 23 and a 20, both of which are a hit.
20 damage and 17 electrical damage.
Okay. Yes. So that's going to be a total of 41 damage. It looks like.
Yes.
All right. Oof. That makes a lot of sense. That would be the response. They are now both bloodied. So, Harold.
Well, I guess I will get him and clever attack the lady fire giant, the eye taker.
Schlega, the eye claimer.
That'd be really badass.
Yeah.
I fail to faint.
I don't know that you do.
Really? 8?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't
Alright.
fail.
All right, I am unable to fail at fainting. Please
My eye was taken by a CR8 or lower.
Or-
Damn it.
Yep. Yep. It sure
that was a modified 34 again.
Oh yeah, no, it's absolutely a hit. Yeah.
So 16 electric and get him
Uh-huh.
and flat foot.
Guys, their AC's really low.
It's super low. It's not high.
True.
Like I thought
Thank
this was gonna
goodness.
be. I thought this was gonna be a steamroll fight. Like I'm not gonna lie.
No, they've
Yeah,
been
it's
hitting like
unpredictable.
mother pronking trucks.
All right. Hey, Ninden. Sure.
You should have an additional 10 points back, by the way.
Okay. Hey, I wanted to ask, does that magical healing end my bleeding then?
It does.
It ended it the turn that happened. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, great. That's good. I got that going for me, which is nice.
Gur has some lacerations open up on his body. It doesn't mechanically make him start bleeding, but
Sure. All right. Well, Ninden lowers his hand from his eye, and there's just blood, dripping. It's pretty graphic. And then he is going to growl and attack the woman with a full attack. Now, when I make a full attack,
you
can
growled, so you don't have enough actions to do a full attack.
Well, Pronk. When I make a full attack, can I declare the target of the second one after I know the results of the first one, whether it kills her or not? Because it makes no sense to me mechanically that I would attack a dead body.
So what you're talking about is if you hit her twice and the first one kills her, can you direct the second one towards Sword Art? Yes, you absolutely can.
Sweet,
not that cool.
Thank you. No, yeah, because that doesn't make sense mechanically.
It's like Final Fantasy 1 rules, where it's like if you told everybody to attack the same target and that target dies, then everyone's like,
I just rolled 2 2s in a row!
Oh no!
Pronk!
Life
Sorry.
is pain.
Why?
Hey,
All right.
I find this humorous.
Here's the thing. That's a 14 versus their flat-footed KAC.
Mm-hmm. It's not
Yeah.
going to cut it, man. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's all right. I just lost a mother prunkin eye.
It's so funny that you went 1-1 and then you went 2-2. What is happening?
I'm gonna climb the numbers,
Okay.
or my friends are gonna kill them for me. We'll see what
I
happens.
think you need to clear your roll 20 cache. This is not fair.
That's
Mouse,
not a
go
thing.
Mouse is actually going to
Sort of lower her weapon a bit, come up with an idea.
and she's going to use Amplified Glitch to make
Okay.
this computer over here that the
The one
giant is standing next to.
Sordar. Okay.
Yeah. Glitch.
Okay.
So this basically like a computer's check. The DC is 15 plus 1 per target, plus 1 1/2 times the CR of the highest CR target. If I meet it, all targets are shaken for 1 round plus 1 additional round for every 5 by which my result would exceed.
Okay. So are you rolling something or am I rolling something?
I'm rolling something.
Okay.
I'm rolling computers.
Okay. It's
So-
15 plus what?
15 plus 1 per target. I guess I'd like to try to target both
Go ahead
of
and roll.
them. So 2.
What's the range of
Um,
this thing? I guess I don't know what this is. Is anybody else familiar with Amplified Glitch?
Yeah.
I can read the.
Yeah, I mean-
It's like a demoralize, but she can use computers instead.
Got it. Go,
Otherwise it
go
works
ahead and
exactly
roll,
like
Go ahead and roll first. Roll first.
Okay, let's see.
Your computers. It's very high.
That's 36.
So it's 15 plus 1 per target. So that'd be 17, and then plus what else?
1 1/2 times the CR of the highest CR target.
Okay. So we're starting at 17, and then we're adding 1 1/2 the CR. The CR is 8. So that'd be 29 would be the DC, I think.
Yes.
Okay.
And then for every 5 by which my result exceeded the DC, that's an additional round of them being shaken. So they're shaken for 2 rounds now.
Okay,
Yeah.
so- Shaken is they can only do 1 action per turn, if I remember correctly.
No, that's staggered.
That's staggered.
Let's
Shaken's a
find-
-2 to almost everything.
Yeah, it's just a lot of -2s.
Ability checks, attack rolls, saving throws, and skill checks. So
Wow.
everything that matters except AC.
Yeah. Okay. So
And they've
they're
got a
now-
low AC.
They're now worse
So-
at hitting. That
You're
hasn't
welcome.
stopped Schlegel from rolling 20s, but
Yeah, and it won't either. But
Fingers
it's
crossed.
it's a thing.
yeah.
I tried.
Her brother is
I
absolutely.
tried to think outside the box. I
No,
hope you're
it's-
happy.
It's good. It's good. Actually, let me see. This might take effect right now. Let me double check this guy's bonus. Actually, I think it did.
Woohoo, I did something
This
other
was,
than damage.
this was going to be a 32, but that knocks it down to a 30.
Which will miss.
There you go. So.
Oh wait. Is it an energy weapon?
Oh, his is an energy weapon.
Yeah, that's gonna meet.
Oh no. Okay.
Hold on.
Rat.
Is it? Don't those target KAC though? Because it deals bludgeoning as well.
No,
Or
this one is a plasma sword. It is just electricity
yeah.
and fire.
All right. Well, Ninden should have had 10 more hit points back at this point.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, that's good.
And unfortunately,
you.
he rolled a 19 on the second attack.
Okay, great, good.
Yeah, they bring you to Vegas, Seth.
This is Ninden's death episode, I guess. Let's
His
see here.
Death episode.
Death
yeah.
episode.
No.
Episode.
Now we got a Mystic with Mystic Cure 4, right? Right?
That first one is going to be 34 electricity and fire damage.
Okay, so 29.
And then flat 30 for the second one. Electricity and
Okay,
fire.
Ninden is going to use Mitigate as a reaction, spending another entropy point. He's got a lot. He's been
I
taking
can-
a lot of damage.
I
So
can
that's
see
22.
why he's spending that entropy
Yeah.
point.
He's down to a very low number of
Yeah.
hit points.
I
All right.
I think I've only seen Ninden low this one time, aside from this.
And that was when we had to. It was the dungeon crawl, and we
Mhm.
didn't get a long rest before we fought a corrupted mountain eel.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good
Hey,
stuff.
Kaylin.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ninden is
I'm a little
not
bit
doing
worried
well.
about my friend Ninden.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna buzz over his head, and then hit the ground behind him here. So I'm sort of hiding behind him and this console here, and I'm gonna cast a heal.
You're flying above, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
I was.
How close do you need to get in order to?
Oh, it's touch. So I am behind him.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the catch with Mystic Cure.
Because I'm trying to think here because we're dealing with reach, right? So
Well, let me
Doesn't
bounce back to
matter.
my
You
map
can't.
here.
I
Mystic Cure
don't
does
think
not
Mystic
provoke
Cure
attacks of
provokes.
opportunity.
it doesn't. You're right. There you go.
Okay.
Which is a very smart
I
move.
buzzed
on
over his
Paizo's
head.
part.
And we'll do. I have lots of second level spells left, so let's do a second level.
Yeah, that sounds
Because
good.
between me and Gur, we should be able to keep you alive pretty effectively here. And that'll
Okay.
heal you for 19.
Okay.
All right,
Five on
thank-
top of it,
Yay.
and then
Ninden,
another 5
okay.
as soon as this lady takes
Hold,
her turn.
whoa, hold on. I literally can't add that many numbers right in a row, my friend.
Basically,
It's
get
29
health
instead of
back.
19.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
How you feeling there, buddy?
Better. Thank you so much, Kaylin.
I like
I lost an eye.
Crow. Yeah.
I like Crow's comment here.
We can fix
Ninden,
that later.
please. I love you. Don't die. You still have unresolved character arcs.
It's so
Oh,
true.
no.
Let's see
Do
how
I?
let's
I
see
feel
let's
like
see if
Ninden's pretty
Schlegel
wrapped
cares
up.
about these character arcs or not.
All right, that's it
Oh.
for my turn.
Okay.
So two on nat 20s?
my wisp is still up, and once again, covering fire for Ninden. Her next attack against Ninden.
Fortunately, the covering fire goes off on a natural 2 for her. So
Ugh, drat.
Okay, well, no, she still missed. That's still
Oh,
a
no.
celebration.
the second hit is a 3 on the die. So yeah, it's a miss.
Aha! It's my wisp buzzing around her head.
Ninden, take another 5 HP.
Thank you. Don't kill yourself,
Um,
please.
All right.
I'm not planning on
It's
it.
fine.
Yeah, Ger's going to go ahead and use his move action as a heal and his standard as a shot. Here's the shot, and then the heal will come after that. 22 to hit Lady for 24 electricity
Nice.
damage.
That's very good. It's a very good attack. I like it.
And I heal myself for 12. That's garbage.
That is not good.
That's
but
not
okay.
exciting.
Let's see, and you did 24. Oof. Yeah, they're both not doing great. Herald, whip out your huge damage.
gonna whip out my huge damage by doing the same actions. I am getting and clever attacking.
The eye take.
The eye take. Unable to fail at fainting.
Indeed.
Effective 26 probably hits for a stunning 11 damage. Yes.
Oh my god,
you gentlemen, 11.
Horrible.
Yes. With this tiny, like cell phone sized pistol.
The cell phone sized railgun.
Yeah, all right.
Yes.
It's still cell phone sized.
Ninden, it appears that your opponent, the one standing on the elevator, is only clinging on to life.
Oh yeah.
Word to the wise.
Yeah.
If you end your turn directly adjacent to me, you will have to make a fortitude save or be blind.
He's already basically blind.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm already basically blind. Ninden's gonna keep going. He's entering into a rage against this lady, who he can't seem to hit for the life of him. Same thing as before. He's gonna make a full attack.
Not 2 2s or 2 1s this time.
It's gonna be a 23 on the first one.
Yes!
For 29 points of damage.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so you're stabbing up at her. So
yeah.
Let's go ahead and get some descriptors here, because that definitely is enough to kill her.
Excellent. Okay, so Ninden, well, he tries to blink through the blood and then remembers that he can't. So the good news is the blood's only on one side of his face. So as he looks up, she looks down and sees this visage of a Vesk missing one eye that she took, and he just flings his arm up, slashes through the air, and he is going to try and reach up to her face. I don't know how feasible that is because she's sitting on top of the elevator.
So no, here's how I envision it. Like, so he just like does like an anger stab upwards, right?
Yeah.
I think that the knife goes directly under her sternum, like through her armor, under her sternum, and straight into the heart.
Yeah.
just stabs up right under all the armor and right into the tasty part, essentially.
Badass.
Gross. She collapses onto his star knife, and like, you know, he supports her and then brings her closer to his face, to the ruined eye, and then throws her to the side.
And you hear the giant behind you go, Slinger!
Ninden turns with a horrible look on his face towards the giant and swings, but misses with a 17.
Oh yeah. It gets him to back up a little bit to make sure he doesn't get hit. Or and Mouse.
All right. So Mouse is going to steal this guy's weapon from him in terms of making it not function right before his death, I hope. So she's going to wirelessly hack his sword and make it non-functional for a round. Let's see. So the owner can attempt a reflex saving throw to negate the effect. The DC is 10 plus 5 plus... So 20.
Okay. And what is he resisting here?
He is resisting basically his sword, like, shorting out.
Okay. You said the DC was 20?
Yeah.
He got a 19.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah!
Wow.
Yeah, Mouse!
So what happens to his sword?
His sword just kind of, like, sputters and...
Mechanically, what effect does this have?
It's...
I thought it was self-explanatory.
Yeah.
He looks at a sword that's never made that sound before. That's
Loses a turn from...
He has the move sword.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's inactive for
no
a round.
longer powered. Yeah.
Oh, so it's just a handle. It's like a
cool.
It's like a lightsaber without the lightsaber part. It's just a handle.
Yeah, the blade just
my God.
disappears. That's pretty cool.
Alright.
chuckles.
Yeah, he'll actually he'll take a step back after shaking his sword a couple times and pull out a 15-notch plasma fork
What?
Which he is going to try to shoot Ninden with, which provokes an attack of opportunity.
Yes,
Hey,
it
Ninden,
does. Hey,
before this resolves, you should have 20 HP back, and I'm not giving you any more.
yeah, please don't. We
Yeah.
need you too. Ninden gets a natural toot.
That's okay.
That's-
So Ninden doesn't successfully stab this guy as he tries to shoot him, but he rolls a 1. So like he fumbles this weapon out and just shoots it almost skyward. Like you have no idea what this guy was aiming at.
He's
Kayla,
just
your
not been going to the range at all. He never thought this would happen. Seriously, this never happens to me.
Kaylin.
All right, we'll use my move action to put my wisp on him, and we'll go ahead and do harrying fire to give the next attack a +2, and then we'll take a pew pew shot around the corner here. See if I can't hit him. Maybe it could happen, right? Come on.
Stranger things have happened.
Stranger things have happened. Let's see.
And these
Oh,
no.
13.
What is up with Kaylin and just like whiffing it on the like she has high dexterity.
Yeah, but I also have those negative levels that are just not going to go away
Oh, that's a good point.
much
Either
later.
way. Either way, you still only rolled a 4. Like
Yeah, you roll a 4 on the die. That's pretty rough.
Yeah, I don't have full base attack bonus. I got minuses forever.
Ugh.
Yeah.
All right. Grr.
At least until this arc is over.
Gur is gonna full attack against this guy and
Oh, yeah.
miss if he's not get dumped.
He is not threatened.
Yeah. So
Still
+1.
threatened, but that's still not going to be enough. Well, wait. Does Shaken do a minus to AC as well?
No.
No,
That's one
the
of the
only
ones
thing it
that
doesn't
it
matter.
notably does not.
I'm going to say that would have done it for one of them, but either way. All right, Herald.
Herald rushes around this little computer terminal. All right. Look, there's someone behind you, and shoots him.
Who are you, Knack?
Oh my god! Oh my
Nice!
Why did it roll?
Oh
3
gosh,
times?
dang it.
Oh, the arc. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh no! Wait! No wait!
There's no other enemies.
damn
It's
it.
Mouse.
Why is the arc
Yeah.
2d8?
It's insane arc. Okay.
Why?
Well, it's either. Oh no, because Mouse is closer. Darn it!
Yeah.
So like this
It's okay. She hasn't taken any damage yet.
yeah,
so-
this giant stumbles back, pulls out his gun, misses, and then Herald pops out and just fries his brain. Let's see, that's 14 damage to Mouse, right? It's not like it's
14
gonna
to
matter
Yeah.
that much.
24 to the giant. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
what's the attack? Like, what is this against?
It's
electric.
just an
It
arc.
hits.
It just hits.
Oh.
You automatically take
Just
damage.
hits.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Great.
yeah, Herald.
How much?
14.
I'm sorry, this is a new gun. I got it off the guy downstairs. Maybe we shouldn't be using our enemy's equipment so cavalierly.
Yeah. So you watch Ninden as Herald shoots this guy in the temple with a. Well, I guess this is that's weird. It's technically it's a hand coil, so it's supposed to be kind of like a railgun, but it has arc, so whatever. Who knows?
But it's electricity, so it's
It's
not
pure
a railgun.
electricity,
It's
yeah.
more like a Tesla gun.
Sure. Yeah.
That's what I
It gets hit
pictured
in the
as,
temple,
a Tesla.
and then the electricity arcs off and hits Mouse. But more importantly, steam comes out of his head, and he falls over quite dead.
Wow. Guys, I lost an eye.
Yeah.
My eye is gone.
We
Yeah,
can.
let me I'll rush up and like bandage that wound as a great doctor. Herald's a great doctor, I always feel.
Yes.
And
Make
since
sure
we're
that
out of
you give
combat
him
here,
a-
we'll go ahead and channel this as a full action. So everybody who has taken 8 HP damage gains back 17.
Okay. Make sure, Herald, that you give him a cool black piece of strip of cloth to cover the wound.
Yeah, and don't worry, you're gonna have a rad scar.
Oh yeah, it's really funny. This is actually the opposite eye from the one, and he points to the scar that you can actually sort of see even on his character token. Tendon, when we were playing when we were young, he nearly did the same thing, except it was just with a training sword. But now I have scars on both eyes.
So Gur,
So-
how is your empathic, almost what is that called? When your stigmata like wounds, how are they manifesting?
Oh, geez. I imagine that if people were paying attention during the fight, they just kind of saw cuts opening up on Gur, and then like finally towards the end there, his eye just kind of started not like actually disappearing, but like kind of a big old cut.
Clouding
where the eye
over.
was. Yeah, clouding over.
Yeah, like when you pop a blood vessel in your eye and it starts
Mm.
bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So Gur,
Mhm.
Mouse just kind of like
Oh, man.
oohs around that whole thing and starts examining the machine.
yeah. So for those who are interested, Gur got down to 2 HP there, so he was looking
Gee.
really bad.
What the hell, man?
Why?
I have full stamina still. I mean, there's no reason not to.
Mechanically speaking, oh wow.
Oh, right. Sorry. No. Because I'm selfless and I care about my friends.
Thank you, Gur, for keeping me up. And Kaylin, both of you, we're a really good team, and I appreciate everything that you all do. I'm also a little lightheaded right now. Somebody get me the sword. I want that sword.
Did you get the 13 hit points from my medicine check?
I did not, but I
don't
have
think you
taken them
need them.
now. Yeah, the thing is, I'm kind of
Gur needs them.
flavor wise, he definitely needs medical attention. Mechanically speaking, my hit points are at full.
Weird.
It's bizarre, because Gur gave me 20, nearly killing himself in the process.
Got it.
in
I
addition
do that
to-
check on Gar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do it.
So
So
Gur
I
has
can
13
get
more hit points
13
back.
back.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, I need to figure out what this Mystic Cure level 2 will get me back as well, and then I will be good to go.
Okay.
Hey, Seth, tell us what we
level
won.
Second level is 3d8 plus wisdom.
I got my book open to the plasma sword page.
So in terms of gear, as indicated here, the Swordar was wearing a brawler frame, and actually, technically, that 15-notch plasma fork was attached to the frame, so he didn't need to pull it out. But whatever.
The brawler frame.
He has a squad NIL grenade launcher with 3 incendiary grenades, a tactical plasma sword with 1 battery, an explosive defense unit, juggernaut boosters, and a phase shield.
Neat.
Schlega,
No, Faith.
Yeah,
Yes,
phase shield
phase
is cool. Ninden has one of those on his armor.
Schlega has a brawler frame as well, with a advanced arc emitter with 2 high-capacity batteries, 40 charges each. She has an advancing andesite magma blade with 1 high-capacity battery. She has a deflective reinforcement, juggernaut boosters, a phase shield, and also has 3 level 3 incendiary grenades.
What does that face shield do?
Phase shield gives you a +1 bonus to your AC, EAC specifically. You cannot use it with a 2-handed weapon though. It takes that arm.
Oh, it's one of them.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter as much because I have my shield in one hand anyway, and it can be used with a shield. Andesite magma blade. I think that's the 2d8. Yes, it is. Okay. Ninden looks between the 2 swords and he says, I'm gonna take this one. and holds up the tactical plasma sword.
Okay.
Yeah, that should work in like. Oh no, it should work now, and then it like flickers on.
Yeah,
It almost
he's actually looking down the barrel. Yeah,
Oh,
yep.
yeah. He's using his one good eye to look into the end of
He almost Luke Skywalker's himself. Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, that has the severe wound property.
Keep it
Very
pointed
nice.
away.
Yeah, you didn't get hit by the severe wound. You only got hit by the wound.
Yeah, that's yep. All right.
All right, so good work, everyone. I'm proud of you. I think Ninden needs to take a nap for 10 minutes, but Mouse, do you think it'll maybe take 10 minutes for you to get that thing enabled anyways?
I have no idea. What do you say, God?
You think it will take probably at least that long? Yes.
It will take at least that long. Yes.
All right.
Thank for asking. Cool. Ninden is side-eyeing that brawler frame, but we're gonna talk about that off air.
It's gonna take a little bit of time to. I mean, it's yeah.
Oh yeah. Gonna have to remove the dead body from it and stuff.
Yeah, and they're
You gotta
large.
make a few
We have to
modifications.
modify. Yeah, we have to modify all their equipment before we can use it.
Yep.
I can only do one thing at a time.
Yeah,
Oh,
do the emitter. There's a war going on.
Yes.
There's a war.
No. There's a war on. Yes. In that 10 minutes, Kaylin, if you don't need to rest and help with the things, could you actually transfer a cold fusion from my star knife to my sword?
Ger's
I
not resting.
could. How is everybody
Gur
good
could
on
do
hit
it.
points? Because I could also
Oh,
use
if-
that 10 minutes to do a big heal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if Gur's not resting, Gur has volunteered to do it. Unless
Oh well, there you go.
I could actually also do a big heal, but also I don't know if anybody but me needs heals. So.
I think that's true.
Oh, wait. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
It just doesn't take any of my spell slots or anything. So.
Right. Yeah. No. I'll let you do the heal, and I will, as I am being healed, do the transfer.
Okay.
So yeah, you do have enough time to do a short rest, as far as you know.
So I can use my healing touch. I think it's in here correctly. I never use it because it always takes 10 minutes. And we just never took any damage early game.
yeah,
Oh no, it is only an ally. I'll heal Gur for 50.
that's probably a good choice.
Yeah. Thanks. Holy cow.
Oof.
That's why it takes 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's once a day.
Yeah, once a day. There's a staff that lets you do it twice a day.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. So
All right.
yeah, go ahead and spend your RP, get your
Oh.
stamina back.
God,
Mouse.
yes.
And go ahead and give me computers, engineering, whatever skill you would like to use to start working on this thing.
Tappity tap 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 tap.
Yeah. So you start to figure out the mysteries of this device.
It's a 32.
Indeed, 32 for the podcast. And you start to just determine how this technology works, and you start to piece by piece unravel this hold that this inhibitor has on the resonator. Everyone else is resting up, recovering from the fight. Taking a mirror to their face to make sure their eye patch looks really cool.
Oh, you know it does. You know it.
Sometime during the fight, you actually get another call from Penepolos Herald.
Pineapple news?
Hey,
Pineapple nose.
Penepolis, we're getting the thing running. Just hold on a few more minutes.
But I was actually going to contact you about that. The Accord is down. At one moment, one of the chariots separated from it in order to absorb an attack. I don't know who it was, but now it's just 3 chariots versus Nysterix, and we've lost sight of her. I don't know what her plan is, but just watch out.
Okay. Thanks for the warning.
Okay. Mouse, are you also going to spend any RP to recover your stamina point? You can do it as you're working on technology is not something that she can like not rest during. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
that's just
I
natural
mean,
for her. Like
she's
this
sitting
is
on her
rest.
duff. Yeah. Yeah, she feels rejuvenated. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, what else is she going to use those RP for?
I guess after that news, I'll hang up and turn to the team. The dragon might be incoming. Is there any way we can prep this room to better handle her?
Are you asking me?
No, my team.
Okay.
You're not on the team.
That's true.
I-
I'm very strictly not on your team.
I don't know, Captain.
No way. What are you talking about? God is always on our side.
What did you have in mind, Herald?
I was hoping you had something on mind. I just talk a lot.
At this point, we'll go into his bags and retrieve a lovely little item from back when he had his old body, assuming you guys gave him back his stuff.
Yep.
Sure.
Wonderful. How many of those grenades did we get?
Oh, Herald is all your grenades.
Yeah.
I was talking
Oh.
about the grenades just now.
Oh,
we
yeah.
did just get
a
some
total of 6 level 3
Cool.
incendiary grenades.
Cool. Okay, we take those and add them to the pile of other grenades that we have, and I wire up a detonator to them.
But we don't know where the dragon's gonna come from.
That's the point.
Also-
We put this detonator here, and then we stand on the other side of the room.
Also, it's worth noting these are incendiary grenades.
Oh. Well, I'm out of ideas.
We do still have teleportation pucks too.
So, and again, to remind, these walls around you, there's no ceiling overhead. This is just like a transparent surface with doors on it, so that you can see out over the city from inside of here. There is an open ceiling. Hanging over the open ceiling to the circular room you're in is the dome, which is roughly 80 feet high, and again to the northwest, northeast, southwest, and southeast, there are big archways that are open to the air on the
Well,
platform.
I guess one thing I can do is get into the air a bit so that I can move around more easily. Because this jetpack is really slow going up. It's way worse than Kalen's magic.
Go figure. That's fine. I
Only 'cause
suppose
get
I
60
will.
feet of movement with flight. Only reason.
That's
I
double.
will take cover behind one of these consoles, depending on I'll stay in the middle. I'll stay in the middle of the room, and just
gonna
entice the
figure out-
dragon to come after me.
Yeah, and remember breath weapons are a thing, so, try not to be in a triangle.
Of course.
Yeah, actually, Gur is
Gotta-
going to go ahead and... Oh, shoot. I swapped over a fusion for you. Oh, well. Go stand over here in the archway.
What kind of dragon is this again?
A void dragon.
Ooh, what do I know
Are they?
about void dragons?
Actually, I don't think she's a void dragon.
Or
I
what do
thought
I
she was like
know?
a sun dragon, like solar plasma kind of thing
She's
as
a
she
su-
flew
so-
by. That was the description.
From what you understand, is a solar dragon.
Yeah, what do we know
Okay.
about those?
What do I know
I'll make-
about solar dragons then with a 32 misses check? Oh, Gert beat me.
Ooh, I got a 26. That's
I
pretty
got
good.
the 35!
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
How?
let's see what we're dealing with here. So again, base CR is 10, 15, or 20 based on rarity.
How rare would you say a solar
Although
dragon?
actually, we aren't threatened, and I have a library chip. Why don't you just tell me all about these dragons as I pull them up on mod?
What does the library chip do?
Lets me take 20.
Uh,
And also gives me a plus to recall knowledge. But
Okay.
I can also take 20 as if I had a data set.
Okay.
do
So you know that they have void adaptation. They still have void adaptation despite being a solar dragon. They have damage resistance 10, bypassed by magic. They are immune to fire, paralysis, and sleep. They have spell resistance. You know that they're vulnerable to cold. That they can fly very fast but a little clumsily. Their breath attack is actually a line.
Good to know.
Okay.
A very long line.
So it's like
all right,
flamethrower.
So pretend you're fighting Ninden.
Except if Ninden were much bigger and had wings.
They think about that for a moment and slowly aim their guns at his eye.
Oh no!
Okay, pretend you're fighting Ninden. Got it.
That's his one blind spot.
Or trick him into attacking his friend.
Ooh.
Oh.
Thanks.
So yeah,
Captain.
aside from that, standard
Grr.
dragon stuff. They've got a multi-attack. They can hit you with their tail. They can hit you with their claws. They can bite you. They know magic. So
They're
who
generally
knows what spells
very
they have?
Yeah.
So they're really, really strong.
Yes.
That's what I'm getting here.
Correct.
Cool. Cool.
So, what are we looking at here? Herald, you are currently flying above the device that Mouse is working on. Is that right?
Sure.
Okay.
Captain, don't you think that's going to make you the focus of the dragon's attention?
I can take it.
don't
Ninden's
think you
eyebrows
can.
disappear.
Like everybody on the team is just like doubt.
Kaylin will go back to being a star and fly up towards the ceiling also.
Okay.
Also, before the two of them split up, renew their battle mind link.
Okay.
Cool.
I would
Thank
like
you.
it if Gur, Mouse, and Ninden could make for me a perception check.
Fun
Oh,
fact:
joy.
-2 penalty to this roll.
Oh yeah,
Can you guess why?
that's an 18.
Because you're
Half as
missing an
many eyes
eye.
as usual.
Because I'm missing an eye. Ninden's not very good at I Spy anymore. So that's a
played one of those.
16 for Ninden.
Should have played one of those 10-eye races.
Okay.
It's a
That's
24
true.
for
There
Mouse
is-
because she's kind of busy.
A
Yeah.
32 for Gur.
Mhm. Actually, both Mouse and Gur, you notice at about the same time. You've been in this spire for a bit, and specifically, you've been on this level for a little over 10 minutes now. So you're familiar with the way that it kind of feels beneath your feet in terms of like movement and stuff.
Wait, why does he get a demerit to his perception check if it's a vibration under our feet?
Well, because
it's
perception
just
represents all your senses.
Calling my bluff, Mouse deduces that yes, indeed, you do feel the ground beneath you shake, despite the fact that you don't see anything.
That's fair.
Oh, I don't like this.
What is it?
I forget. Do we have a good way to counter invisibility?
I can sort of see where things generally are, maybe sometimes.
Chalk.
Glitter. Cover the invisible dragon in glitter.
Oh, hey, is there like a fire system? Like other pipes?
Yeah, I was
Oh.
thinking about the fire extinguisher because you could cover it with fire extinguisher foam and then you would it.
Ah, goodness. You're not at the console to do that right now. But before you can, if Mouse has that thought, I would like you to make. Give me just a second. I want to see what I can do with this here.
Ninden has. We all have our gear out, I imagine.
Oh
prepared
yeah,
for
I
it.
mean you
Yeah.
were alerted that they lost sight of where the dragon was, which kind of makes a little bit of sense now. Let's see here. Wait, it's centered here.
Oh, I don't like that.
Ooh.
Listeners, he is drawing an arrow in a
Yes,
radius.
I would like to remind you there is a 20-foot radius in the tokens.
Oh yeah.
If you want to
Where
just pull
is
it out.
Where is it?
It should be all the way at the bottom of the journal.
Very bottom.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's specifically a 20-foot radius. That's
Yeah.
very helpful.
That's so handy.
Yeah, no, I made
Thanks.
these specifically.
Wow, I really don't like
for
this.
jamming, actually.
I'm
don't think-
inside that radius.
Yeah, there's actually no way for me to also get Gur in this. You actually
No, there is. Ready?
There is?
Shift it over 1 square. Yep. Now shift it over 1.
Stop helping me.
But
Oh, no.
then Mouse isn't in it.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
Keep
no,
helping. Keep helping.
you can leave Mouse out of it. It's fine. Gur and I can take it.
No, that's
Like-
fine. It'll actually be centered here. So I need both Ninden and Mouse to make a save here. It is going to be reflex.
Against fear?
No.
That's a 30.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It is. I do have a +2 against fear effects as well.
It's not a fear effect.
Yeah, I know. I'm just noting that.
Whoopah!
Mention fear
Generally
unless I
don't
die.
Mouse gets a
reflex against-
28.
So alerted to the presence of some sort of invisible force.
Wait,
you-
my mouse any senses are tingling.
My mouse senses. So you suddenly feel a pull in the middle of this radius here. Mystic energies start to manifest out of nowhere and begin pulling objects towards it. Different items around you start to batter you, and you can feel that you're being tugged towards that position. Anybody who knows these spells or is familiar with spells knows that this would be a cosmic eddy.
Hey, watch out! It's Cosmic Eddie.
Yeah, look out! Here he is. Hey guys, it's me, Cosmic Eddy.
Hi everyone,
let's see.
I'm Cosmic Eddie.
That's why we had Tyler here. That's right.
Add it to the reel.
Cosmic Edmund.
Cosmic Edmund.
Cosmic
Uh,
Edward.
So that is going to be 10 bludgeoning damage. Very pitiful roll here.
All right.
But it's going to be half damage. And fortunately, since you both saved, it does not knock you prone. However, you do know that somebody is attacking you. So it is time, once again, to roll initiative. And
Oh, no.
unfortunately, because of the time that it is in the episode, that's going to have to be where we call it.
No.
No.
I mean, it makes sense timing wise, but I'm
Yay! Oh,
so
no.
sad that we don't get to punch a dragon this week.
Oh,
So yeah,
Ah.
you have made it to the Dragonslair, but you are not Dragon Slayers.
No.
ah.
Rip.
We've been waiting so long for this dragon.
Oh
No.
man, as
That's
soon
the
as Seth
worst.
mentioned a dragon, I was like, oh, we're gonna fight a dragon. We're gonna fight a dragon.
Yeah.
I prefer to believe that the weight makes it better.
Oh yeah, no, and then we get to start off next episode. We get to spend, the proper amount of time fighting the dragon. Now, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
you're-
so cool.
We can't
Yeah,
even
you
see
really-
it right now.
You really gotta take some time with a dragon. You can't just it's not like a bag of chips. You gotta sit down. You gotta really appreciate the full
Yeah.
course.
You gotta
Yeah.
ease into it.
Mhm.
You don't
Ease
want to
into the
rush that dragon.
Oh,
Ease right on into the dragon.
Oh,
Trash.
horny show.
I
It's,
rolled to seduce the dragon.
yes.
You're not a bard.
Harald, you're gonna
seduce
have
the dragon.
Harald, you're gonna have to fall on this sword for us, bud.
I turn into a medium dragon. Medium
It's-
hot
ugh.
dragon.
Ew, too small. Gross.
Hi, I'm the bard of the party. You're gonna fall in love with me now.
Cosmic
Maybe
Eddie
he's,
says
you
no.
know.
Nobody asked you, Cosmic Eddie. Go back to running the stream.
No.
Cosmic Eddie is such a
The
drag.
stream's over. Cosmic Eddie is free.
He goes and hangs out with Kershaw back in the athletics club.
Oh,
Yeah.
Percy.
Oh, what a callback.
You guys
Oh.
reminded me of him recently, so.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey.
that is going to do it for episode 28 of Non-Standard Action. As always, at the end of the night tonight being Sunday, if you're live with us here, is the new episode of Cosmic Crit. Getting
Big-
ever so close to the end of Against the Aeon Throne.
Right. Big shout out to Tyler for helping us run the stream today.
Oh,
Yes, thank you.
Yes, I had a lot of fun.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And next
Don't
week.
don't make Adros come over here and beat you up, Eddie.
I'm sorry.
No,
Mr.
I'm-
Rod. I'm so sorry. No, I didn't mean to get out of my box that you shot me into, but it's so cramped and small.
Next week, we'll kick off our guessing contest for next season's characters.
Oh yeah, we have to
yes.
actually have solid picks by then. That's right.
We're gonna finalize our stuff this week.
My pick is solid as a rock.
Mine too.
Solid.
Oriad.
Yes, as an Oriad. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Once again, if you've got the time, the money, and are just already going to be there, remember to reach out to us on the Discord about meeting us in
PAX.
person at PAX Unplugged.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll
gonna
play
be a lot
board
of fun.
game.
I will teach you how to play a board game. That I'm.
Yeah,
That I'm.
You have to. You're required.
Yeah, that's. Yeah. So yeah, I mean,
can't
you have a
say no.
great
He's like-
opportunity.
He's like a genie here.
Yes, I'm like a board game genie.
Do you
I'm also
think
like a
the
board game dealer.
Hey, you want some board games?
You were trying to say.
You want to
something, Tom.
buy
I'm
some
sorry.
board games? On the topic of the podcast version, sorry to you future listeners that episode 27 was out late. I assume that I'm going to get it out in the future. So those of you listening to this far in the future, this isn't going to be as much of an issue for you.
Right.
But those of you who are listening week to week, I am very sorry. I have zero idea what is happening with Anchor. Hopefully they will be able to help me sort it out, because no matter what I do, I've tried re-uploading it. I've searched through their help section, etc. I've submitted a request with their customer service, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So once
It's all
again,
fine.
1,000 apologies.
All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for today. So go ahead and say goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
everyone. Well, he didn't ask
Goodbye.
for this time.
I
Yeah,
know.
he just had to
I
say
got
goodbye.
you. I got you.
No, I followed.
I did it wrong. You're right.
All right. So I will see you next week, everyone. Take care of yourselves.